Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us, and happy Saturday. Glad you're with us today. We have a very, very special show. It's an incredible afternoon or morning, depending on where you are, of jewelry. And we're going to take you on a journey of 3 hours of incredible new pieces. Just about everything I have today is brand new, but there is one returning favorite. And that's very exciting. So we have, I'll start off with really the headline of the day, which is going to be the necklace I'm wearing. It is a beautiful solitaire diamond necklace. This is brand new today. We're really excited about it because it is a 31-point diamond minimum. So you're all going to get about 1/3 of a carat. It is that beautiful solitaire, but it looks so much larger. It was funny. I could not get over it. I was just looking at it and looking at it and looking at it, thinking that's got to be a 1-carat stone. So when you get 1/3 of a carat, that is large and looks like a 1-carat, you're in for a special surprise. So we've got that coming up. It's a great value. It's going to be our top of the hour. We're going to do that right about the top of next hour, so you don't have to wait too long on that one. And there's all 3 gold colors, and it's a fabulous holiday gift as well. I know it's only October, but it's a great time to shop for gifting if you want to get a little jump start, a little bit of a head start, and be ready to go. So we've got that, and it's perfect for everybody. I mean, talking about any age, timeless. So we have that diamond solitaire necklace. It is brand new. Now we also, as far as the returning favorite, just want to let you know, because there have been a lot of people asking about this, we do have just a few left. We were able to make a little encore of that very famous burnished diamond bangle that is that designer style that is so popular. Well, you've loved it. Some of you missed it on the debut day. Hasn't been back since. We actually have just a few more that we were able to produce and create for you. So we actually have just a couple in white and a couple in yellow gold. So that'll be coming up as well. If you're looking for that beautiful mirror finish bangle, then we also, or maybe at this point you might want to, get another one if you're loving it so much and you want to stack them together. So we have that for you as well. And fawn diamond here, big tanzanite here, and there's a yellow diamond that is over 2 carats in size, and it's a heart shape. So we're really excited about that one too, because that's not something you see very often. So that's coming up as well in the show. Now, of course, lately, the last couple of days, we've been seeing a lot of beautiful designer pieces, and we're going to continue to see a parade of designer pieces today that include mostly platinum. I've got platinum necklaces, platinum rings. So you may, let me just say, if you see platinum, it just means hustle to the phones if you love it, because the values are so amazing, but it's also going to be that they are one of a kinds. We don't have any other ones. I mean, every time you see a platinum piece or some of these 18-karat gold pieces, they are what they are. So when they're gone, and they are priced so right, okay? So that's going to be the thrill of it. And we even have, okay, let me just say it, there's the largest Brazilian Paraíba here that I have ever seen. Okay, I've been around the business a long time, been to the trade shows and obviously on the air for, so many years doing this. I've seen it all, but Brazilian Paraíba usually tops out around a 1/4 carat max, and those are important stones. What I have today is a GIA certified 78-point piece in platinum. And it is the most dynamic color. So true neon, we're gonna love it. So you're gonna see that. Museum lovers, it's here. So we got a lot to show you. That's just a few of the ideas. Again, big diamond necklace. I cannot get over this diamond necklace value. It is gonna be holiday shopping central here, even though it's only October 7th. So get ready and be with us at the top of next hour for that. So let's get started with actually some platinum. We're gonna start with platinum here in a beautiful tourmaline. And I love this one. This one's gonna be actually 1122164 to get us going here today, and that is going to be our gorgeous raspberry pink. Look at that. It's a pretty stone, and it's so clean with this beautiful sweep of the really high-end metal of platinum all the way around it. So you're going to see how the platinum sweeps around the pair. Then you've got the other side of the band almost acting as a bypass here, where you've got a really special look that way, and then you've got that big bezel set diamond right there. So how about the stone? First, we've got a carat 82 in that pear-shaped pink tourmaline. Secondly, we've got a 6-point individual diamond there as well, which is going to be really just luxury, okay? And that's a really beautiful stone. It's a great look, and of course the phone lines lighten up already because it's platinum, and if you like it, you got to dial in because these values have been so amazing. I'm going to try this on. Actually, I can come in a little bit closer to it as well, so you can really see. Again, that's supposed to be a type 3, well, it is a type 3 stone, but it's supposed to be included as a result. So you see here, it's just really bright, really clean, amazing look here, and it's going to be a very special opportunity as far as savings go. It's not even going to be, though, $19.99, and we got every line locked up. That's what we expect today all day long. We got values. We got mostly affordable, besides some of our fabulous museum pieces, like I mentioned. And we do have backed up calls already, so bear with us. Also, requests are welcome. As you know, hopefully you know that by now, get requests in at any given time. We'll be able to help you out with those as quickly as we can. But this is going to be a better value than $19.99, and we're sending it out. Let me try it on for you as well, so you can see how it looks here on the hand. And what a pretty smooth, beautiful mounting there as well. You can see how it's just going to be that. I mean, I like that it's got a nice wider band to it. It's not a super, tiny, narrow piece. It's got a lot of size to it for that platinum metal. Therefore, you're going to get a nice weight, a nice feel when it's on the hand. And we're going to blow it out. I love this. This is really nice to have that bigger diamond there. And you know what? Bigger diamond bezel set might really go with that necklace we have coming up in a little less than an hour, right? But this is not even $19.99. We're blowing it out. It's going to be only $999 instead. So you get a half off deal to start off our Saturday super right, and that is going to be it. $9.99. Which one? Oh, wait, already, what? Already? I haven't even shown it. Well, I have. It was just about, 2 months ago? So one of our white gold bangles just sold, by the way, because I think that's the kind of thing. You guys have been waiting for that to return. And so if you need to see it, you will be seeing it a little bit later on. I will flash it if you're going, what bangle? What's this designer bangle with the big burnished diamonds? Well, stick around, because it's only been on, it was on one Sunday, and I'm trying to think when it was. It was probably about 2 months ago or so, but I can't remember the exact date that it was on, but it was a while ago, and yet if you weren't with us that very day, you missed it completely. So what we're going to do is bring that on back. That's going to be coming up, and one of them just sold. So again, those of you that are waiting, you might want to go ahead. If you already know it or already love it, or you already have one and you're going to stack, then that's the way you get it. Now, did you have a question, Jason? Okay, so we're all set. Will's on the line, but I'm not sure what he's up to. So $9.99 on this one. That's going to be it. We'll give that 30 seconds. Then we got to go. And then is it too soon to preview the necklace that I'm wearing? I mean, a little closer view of it, just to see what that's all about, so you can really get a sense of that size and that beautiful look. Oh, I'm so excited about this one. That's coming up in the show. So a little closer look at it for you, so you can see what that's all about. There's that big bezel set. Does that, seriously, it looks like a 1 carat, does it not? And we do 1 carat pendants all the time that they're like $4,000 or $5,000. So that's coming out top of the hour. Back to the ring we go. Just wanted to show it to you. A little sneak peek here if you want a little closer look at it. So that's really important. I love that one. Now let's get to this. We've got a Padparasha in a platinum pendant. I was going for the triple P alliteration there, but honestly, it's a full necklace. So it's a pendant with the chain. We'll show it to you next. Did I say Padparasha pendant? When have we ever seen a Padparasha? Not to mention, it's a design that a lot of you ask me for a lot, which is a bit of a horseshoe kind of design. Take a look at this on the hand first, so you can get a sense of how it's going to lay and drape and sit and the size. But then you've got 1122-137, and that's going to be platinum as well. This time we're not talking tourmaline, we're talking one of the rarest sapphires in the world, which is a beautiful pink and orange combination that is known as the one, the only Padparasha. And it's going to be 18, oh, I'm sorry, this one's 18 karat gold rather, not platinum, sorry. I've got mostly platinum today. This one, it's funny, the chain is that same box link we saw. Now it's adjustable, so you've got an 18-inch max, but let me show you, this is what most of these chains from this designer are doing, is they've got that little bead there. Do you see it right there? And there's a little heart-shaped end cap charm. So if you want to shorten it, 18 inches your max here, but if you want to shorten it, you just slide this little bead so you can get it virtually any length you want. I mean, you can go real like choker length if you want to, all the way up to 18 inches. Now the Padparasha itself is 66 points. Then you have a diamond weight around that of 14 points, and we'll get you in up close, but it's only going to be in the 18 karat white gold, comes with the chain. The pendant will come off this chain too. So it's a box link. You get that beautiful, you see how it's all mirror finished, and you get that beautiful light return off the chain. It's a smooth chain. It doesn't catch on anything. That's why we love a box link chain. And then, you know what I'm going to do is, while we're here, I'll give you the length, and then we'll show it on the neckline, and then we'll go up close to this beautiful Padparasha. But if you're looking for a Padparasha in a pendant / necklace, you go for it right now. It's 5/8 of an inch top to bottom here, and then you see it's got that open work of the horseshoe. Let me show it to you on here as well, just so you get an idea of the size and you know how beautifully it'll layer. And you can see, oh, isn't that interesting how there's almost like that, if you're thinking, is that a striped chain? This is just the beauty of the way the light reflects off that box link chain like we're talking about, and you can see the difference between a box link and then what I'm wearing, which is more of a roll link. So you get a little idea there of what they're like. But you can see how that'll layer beautifully, beautifully. And again, adjustability to go really any length you want up to 18, which would hit me right about there. So for reference, I'm wearing the other necklace at 16 inches. So here we go. Let's go back now up close and personal and show you what this one is all about, because I know you want to see that beautiful padparacha with its pinks and its oranges to be that color. Look at that. And then you see how it's almost like a double horseshoe too? You've got the mirror finish gold at the base, and then you've got the diamonds above that. And it's all going to be one. This is a huge value. Remember, 18 karat solid here on this one, white gold only. There you see a closer look at that box link chain. And we're going to do this one. Okay, this is a $32.99 piece. I love that it's like 3D dimensional. Of course, all of our jewelry really is 3D, but you see how it almost creates that depth by having that almost underside there, that beautiful kind of sweep of the gold. It really is meant to look this really kind of almost trompe l'oeil, how it looks like it's jumping off the neckline here. And it's going to be, you know what, make it $9.99 instead. We'll just get a padparacha out here early. And then we've got quite a few necklace lovers, pendant lovers. We've got a few of them today, including emerald, including opal, including aqua, and multicolored sapphires, rubies, and diamonds. We've got a beautiful bigger white diamond. So it's a necklace kind of day, which I love, because obviously it's, you know, also gift giving season. So I think this is going to be a great day to do that. So let me know if you like the padparacha in the 18K, and you know what, it'd be worth it just for the chain in 18 karat gold. Remember, fully adjustable, 18 inches max, but then it goes as short as you need it to go. So whether that's, you know, comfortable at 15, 16, 17, or anywhere in between, all that really fine adjustability you get. Pearls are next. We're going to show you a triple colored pearl. You've heard of tricolor gold. We're going to show you a triple color pearl ring that is 1120095. I love this one because it's really the three main components of the pearl world. All we're really missing is the pinky purple. Yes, padparacha, you got it. Padparacha necklace is gone. Then 1120095 is next. This comprises of 10.5 millimeters each in a, listen to this, Tahitian, South Sea golden, and white pearl that I believe is also South Sea. That's got a really pretty tone to it. I love that white pearl. It's a true like off-white. It's a beautiful ivory, like a winter white almost. It's really pretty. It's not too stark. I love that. It makes it look rich, doesn't it? 18 karat gold again. So we're talking about a lot of high-end precious metal here today. And then you have, of course, diamonds. 12 points in diamonds. They're really scattered. They're kind of just filling in to make it interesting between where your three pearls meet this little trifecta, this trio that gives you almost like a trillion shape overall to the piece. And it is going to be, wow, this is a really, really special one here. And we are going to blow it out right now. Now, it stays in the white gold because, again, great designer piece here. Our tourmaline's still here, by the way, if you'd like it. So feel free to call me on that one. And then we've got something really, really special on the way here. But this one's going to be a one-of-a-kind. Like so many pieces I have really every day, but especially today, that is going to be the case. And this one's only going to be $9.99. So how about that? And you wait till you see this on, because this has got a nice big size to it. And you can see that as we show it, you know, the side view is important here because you want to see that roundness and the smoothness to the nacre, the roundness of the pearls. These are not Baroque or oval or potato shaped pearls. These are perfectly round, which is your ideal. Now this is what it looks like on. You've got, again, the three colors here, which there are pink pearls, pinky lavenders, but this is really, wow, it's a cool look there. And we didn't overdo the diamonds, right? They're nice bigger diamonds, really looks like just, you know, 4 of them there. So they're all good 3-point stones, but you have this really special look that it gives you now, being that it is a pearl. You're going to have that sitting up off the hand a bit, so be conscious of that. You know, not that, you know, you have to worry about it, but it's going to have, you know, big round pearls like that. 10.5 millimeters is going to have a little bit of, you know, depth from, you know, where it sits on the hand on up. So $9.99 gets it to you. One only, and we'll give that 30 seconds, and it sounds like that one will be gone. The June birthstone, but in a nice variety of colors, so you really get a little bit of everything. And yet the band is so interesting because it sweeps as opposed to being, you know, just, you know, straight and static. So you get that look there as well. And then we've got one of my favorite designer pieces all time. I'm so excited about this one. I love a great, you know, I like some black rhodium and I love some black diamonds. But then you mix in the colors, yes. I'm sorry, what? Kunzite. Oh, what kunzite would you like to see? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, okay. You want to see it real quick? It's that same mounting that aquamarine was in. Okay, so we showed it the other day, 112, 1669, real quick here. And I think Jason might be verifying on this pearl ring. Do you have it? Okay, so no, not yet. All right, so $9.99 on that one here. This one may already be gone, but I just wanted to flash it. It was here the other day. I am so obsessed with this stone. Color saturation is right at the max. It's item number 112-1669, and that's going to be one of the most saturated kunzites. It's a 9-carat even. It is a cushion cut stone. It has 63 points in diamonds. This is that really cool heavy gold striped effect where it is 3 rows on each side, and then also, how about that for finishing? You can't get more finish than that, right? It's got that perfect, solid, mirror finished undergallery. It's 9 carats, it's 63 points, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on the hand so we can see it that way, because that is everything. And watch how this color does not lighten, does not fade, does not get, hold on, let me move that pearl out of the way. Isn't that funny? The pearl is, and this one's already gone as well. It was here the other day for $17.77, by the way, so I'll go ahead and honor that sale price. So that one is spoken for, but just wanted you to see that one from a distance away and get a sense of that color saturation you're getting. Then we will show you the pearl, triple pearl ring is still here if you want it. So I wanted to show you this one though. It's 1119668. So coming up, take a look at that. Wow. This is one of those where you can really see why and how it makes such a difference when you utilize black rhodium, because this would look very different if it was white gold. Now it's white gold in the back, so you see the undergallery, which actually I don't mind seeing it that way. It's like an almost kind of like a modified paisley print you have going on as the undergallery, which is not a bad look because you still see some of the bright colors behind it. However, I want you to see this straight on because this is where all your incredible gem weight is, and that's going to be mostly black diamonds. And then you've got, well, not even actually by carat weight, you're getting the most carat weight in your blue sapphires. But look at this array. And once again, 18 carat in the white gold and the black rhodium here. So 18 carat stunning. It's got 103 in rubies, 101 in black diamonds, 118 in sapphires. That would be your traditional blue sapphire. Every single one diamond cut. And then you see the white diamonds. Almost like as white diamonds would usually be more of a backdrop. Here it's the black diamonds that are the backdrop, including the bail. And the white diamonds then are so they're just contrasting, right? So you really get this pop and you see, you know, there's a lot of ways you could set rubies, sapphires, and diamonds, but the fact they're in this black rhodium with the black diamond backdrop, it gives you this incredible look that really doesn't look like anything else you've probably seen in jewelry. And we love to have a different piece, but yet still gonna be that circular style, which is classic, the open work in the middle. I wanna show you because it's a very large medallion, so I might as well get you the early look here on the hand so you can see the size that it's gonna give you, and then we'll show it on the neckline, of course, but look at that. That's a really special piece. We'll probably do that bangle encore shortly here, probably in about 13 minutes. So bottom of the hour, we'll get you that bangle encore because it's already selling so quickly. So we don't want those to sell out before you get a last call, right? And then here it is, size-wise, you've got, well, just the medallion itself is over an inch. It's about 1.25 inches on just the circular style, but then with the bail, I have to really move it to the side just so you can see it. It's 1.5 inches when you include the bail, and of course you're going to see that on the neckline as well. But this is a one only, stays as is. Certainly gives you that wow factor in that it doesn't look like, you know, your everyday, I've seen that before, piece of jewelry. And you're getting, I didn't add it all up yet, but it's a lot of carat weight, about 4 carats of total weight in gem material, right? So you've got a really outstanding piece here. And gosh, you got to love almost 4 carats. But look at this on the neckline. Then we'll show it to you up close again. And then you want to be ready because this one's obviously going to fly. And again, this necklace is coming up at the top of the hour. So we've got the bangle coming up at the bottom of the hour, 12 minutes. And then we've got this beautiful necklace coming up at the bottom of the hour, or rather the top of the hour. So that's going to be coming up, and that is so amazing. So here we go, going back up close here, and then we only have one here. This is so special, and again, don't forget about that fabulous undergallery you have that looks like this, and it's only going to be, whoa, this was $49.99, but that's why it's here. Not a lot of people are spending $5,000 on a pendant that may be more, you know, obviously you might on a big diamond necklace like what I'm wearing because it's the one you wear every day, but this might be a little more specialty, so maybe you save it for, you know, a certain outfit or a certain ensemble, or when you're wearing, you know, that column dressing of black and you want to just enliven it a bit with something like this, you can, and it's only $9.99 today. So how about that? A much better value to get you something that is a major, major, major deal. So very, very important. And I'll have to check. Kelly wants to know if, I wonder if we could look this up. I know, Will, you just got off the phone, but could we look up 1122169, please, and see what that is? I don't have the item numbers memorized, and I don't have a computer in front of me, so let's see if we see what that is and if it's still here, because Kelly would like to know if that's still here. And then Tony with the smiley face. Hi, Tony. Tony, I assume that's you. I didn't know you had a pseudonym. Yeah? Okay, so here we go. $9.99 on that one. Let me know who's got it, and then we'll check on that for you. Kelly P will check on that and see if we have that item number. You can always send us screenshots as well, and that way I know right away and immediately if What's that? Oh, good. The pearl ring, the triple pearl ring just sold. Congratulations. Our kunzite again is gone, and we're just waiting on this one. Like I said, I'm not usually waiting for pieces to go. We're just going to move along pretty quickly here so we can show you everything we got and not wait too long. Now, if you do want an 18 karat gold diamond piece that's not the solitaire diamond like the bezel set I'm wearing, but you want something a little bit more with 50 points, multiple stones, take a look at this. We'll stay up close because I want to show you this beautiful design. Kind of reminds me of the Padvarasha, but a little bit more pear-shaped influence instead of horseshoe. And it's going to be 1122-130. Look at that. This one is mighty fine diamonds here, and they're bigger round brilliants that actually are going to do, whoops, I was trying to not leave you and walk around while still holding it, but that is a really special piece. I mean, it almost, wow, that's pretty. It's like interlocking pear shapes, but it almost looks like a heart shape. As a result, it is 18 karat gold. So you've got the 18K solid. We love to see that. Again, with the precious, precious metals. It's like we always see fine jewelry and precious metal, but we're going extra precious here today. And this is 18 karat gold and 50 points in diamonds in total. It's one of those adjustable chains yet again. So it's going to be a max of 18 inches, but you get the opportunity to really adjust it and take it all the way on down if you would like to. So that's very, very important. So keep that in mind. We're so excited about this one here, and all you have to do is dial in quickly because it's another one only, and it's 18K, and we're going to throw in that chain, and we'll see who's got that designer diamond ruby sapphire pendant. But everything else, guys, everything going today, you know that's going to continue. We're only 9 minutes away from the encore of the famous bangle that was one of our best sellers all time. And this one's going to be, let me show it to you now on the hand. This has got a good size bail. So if you wanted to use a different chain, you could. I always like to point that out because we all, you know, generally, we jewelry lovers are going to have a chain we love. This one's just going to come with it, so it's ready to give for gift giving if you need to. But obviously, it'll take an even larger chain if you want to do something a little different, or I mention it because you have a diamonds by the yard probably that you might think about using. But look at that size. Here's what it looks like measurement-wise, and then we'll show it on the neckline, of course, for you. That's what it's going to be, just a little under an inch, about 7/8 there, top to bottom. And you see that sweep of diamonds. It really does. It almost looks like an interlocking pear shape, two different sections, one mirror finished, one in diamonds. Take a look at it on the neckline here, and that you can see how it differs. But this is the beauty of layering here as well, is that you can just go ahead and layer it up with other classics like the one we have coming up in just a few minutes that I'm wearing. You can wear this a little bit longer if you like, and then of course we're going to go right back up on, look at those diamonds though. Nice sized diamonds there. And then you get that adjustability of the chain, and did you see that little heart-shaped end cap? So again, lots of versatility there. We'll show it back here on the hand, and the reason I'm going to do that is just to show you again, there's that adjustability. So again, it's that sliding bead that's going to allow you to take the 18 inches and shorten it if you wish. And then we'll go right back up close. And then we've got another request for you, and I think that might be Kelly's request here. So Kelly, if you're still with us, I've got that coming up, and then take a look at that. And we'll blow it out really quickly here. Okay. Let's just make this simple and easy. I was going to do $9.99. Let's make it even better and even lower and see what we got. Who got the pearl piece there, Will? Thank you, Jenny. Thanks, Jenny. All right, so here's what we're going to do on this one. It's not even $9.99. For all that 18 karat solid gold, you know very well you can spend a lot of money on an 18 karat gold chain by itself with nothing else going on. This is really special to get that 50-point diamond weight that you have there, and it's not even going to be $888 or $799. We're going to bring it on out here for you at a huge value, which is actually going to be $777 to get that one for one caller. And then sure enough, so Kelly, we do have 2169 coming up. And I haven't even seen this before, so I am assuming she must have seen this. Is it perhaps from last night? We're going to show it to you now. 1122-169 coming up. So Kelly, if you're with me, you may want to dial in on the early side here because I don't see this one lasting very long. This is a really beautiful designer piece. So that'll be coming up next. We've got about 15 seconds. Then we also have Darlena's request. Darlena, it's our triple DBTYB. So yeah, it's a TDBTYB, and that stands for Triple Diamonds by the Yard bracelet, by the way. If you know, want to get all your acronyms in for today. Let's also show you here. This is really special. Look at that. I cannot believe what we are looking at right now. One of the most unique styles I have seen in a really, really special fancy cut green. Now we're going to call it green. It's definitely got a blue, green, teal color to it. It's a, you see how it's fancy cut? It's more of a trapezoid almost. It's like a tapered baguette, but again, still has a point at the top. I mean, it's interesting. It's like combining baguettes and kite cuts and all these different looks. And then you've got a combination here of platinum and 18 karat yellow gold, and that's going to be a 179 fancy cut green tourmaline, 41 points in the diamond weight. By the way, that last 18 karat gold necklace is still here if you want it. I know a lot of you are probably hanging out waiting on that special diamond solitaire we have coming up at the top of the hour. So that's no problem. That's not going to be long to wait. And then you can have a whole necklace wardrobe, great for gift giving, all that. But this is going to be our platinum in 18K. And it is, wow, what a price tag. See, I look at a piece like this, and like so many of these great designer pieces, you figure it's going to be, oh, look at that finishing. Once again, there's enough room back there where you could have it engraved. You could have a whole monogram. You could have a pet portrait done back there in engraving. I mean, they're doing that now. They're doing that, where, you know, you get real fancy sometimes with certain engravers. There's just a lot of room back there, and that's going to be a solid platinum under gallery. And then here, of course, you got to see it on the hand. It's got bigger diamonds that are clustered, and it really almost is almost shell-like in a way. It just reminds me of a seashell a little bit, the way it's a little bit concave. The diamonds that are larger kind of nestle in one side here. You've got that sweep of the yellow gold. You've got the sweep of the white gold, but it's all about, look at the fancy cutting of that tourmaline and how it's just going to gleam and glow. That's really, really important, and we're going to blow it out right now. The very first caller on this one, it's only $19.99, and that's already for Jason, right? And then Darlena, we're going to show you the bracelet coming up next. So this one's sold. Congratulations. We're going to show you 111-4195. Shout out to Tony for getting me that request so quickly. Thank you. From online, I'm showing this bracelet here now for Darlena. So let me just show you how this works, because you know there's a lot of bracelets out there that this whole layering style, right? We're seeing layering a lot. Rings, necklaces, earrings, bracelets, everything, right? Everything is being layered right now. That is such a hot look. But this is done for you because, let's face it, the layering look, I think, only looks correct if it's done properly. And having jewelry layer properly is very difficult, actually, especially in bracelets and necklaces. So it can be tough. This we have figured out for you. We've done the layering for you, and these are all going to be soldered at every bezel set diamond section. And yet you see it's going to go side to side. So you've got, it's like our Diamonds by the Yard bracelet, except it's going to stay completely, like, again, if I just show you here how it puddles, like you can see how it's going to just always stay and not tangle or twist. So you can see that. I mean, you're able to just go ahead and move it around, and yet it's always going to be that triple style for you. So you never have to worry, but it gives you that layered look. And then this is the back, which I wanted to point out, because, you know, if you're ever to, yeah, obviously when you put it on properly here, it's going to stay forward, because you're going to get your 7-inch length. If you need a little bit longer, you have to check and see if we can custom make that for you. But 1114195 gives you 72 points. And overall, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 different sections of 3 stones each. So you've got that really good. And you can see one half of your box closure. The other half is going to slide right into the open box closure there. So it's really easy, because another thing, bracelets you might not wear if it's hard to put on. So you've got that sliding. Now, I do want to point out, you see that little button there? That's going to be how you release it. So once it clicks closed and snaps into place, this is where you're going to press it down, and that's going to release it and make it easy on, easy off. Okay, so it's easy both ways, because you know there are some bracelets we always think about how difficult they are to put on, and then sometimes we don't realize they can be difficult to take off as well. So this is where you've got all just thought of, and then of course there's going to be a figure 8 safety as well once it is enclosed. So here's what it looks like close up. We have white, yellow, and rose gold available for you, and it's Darlena's request, but we have a few available. So the good news is you're going to get a chance to own it as well. And you can see still diamond cutting with the chain itself. You see the bezels again, they are soldered. So that's why it's going to keep it always upright, always facing forward. That's a really good size diamond you have, because there are 18 stones total, and it's 4 points each. So those are not small diamonds, and they're situated where they're going to go all the way around, even once it's clasped closed. So you've got a really good look here, but it's also going to be a huge value, because this is where I know we have regular, like one single strand of Diamonds by the Yard in a bracelet that requires a lot less workmanship to do. And it doesn't have nearly the closure, because it's just a little, instead of a box closure, it's just a little lobster claw, right? And those bracelets, just singularly, are what, $888? So times 3, you figure we're real close to $3,000. This is not $29.99. It's even more affordable than that. We're going to blow it out right now. And if anybody would like one, Darlena or anybody else, white, yellow, rose gold, your great style, I think still everyday wearable, despite the fact it's a triple bracelet, but it just gives you that layered look with ease. It makes a great gifting idea as well. And I'll put it back on the hand here and back on the wrist. And you know what we're going to do? It's only going to be, this is so amazing. Let me get it up right for you. I'm right up close to it, and it's hard to even detect what is front and what is back because you see diamonds no matter what. Because look right there, that is actually right there, that's the back. And you still see the diamond sparkle. When you put it on, you're gonna put it on so that it's up front, and so you see the maximum diamond brilliance. I'm gonna do this for $9.99 if you'd like one. And that's it. Then Elizabeth, we've got your request coming up next. So that's on the way. It looks like we've got a really nice black diamond gentleman style coming up. So this is gonna be on the way, plus it's smooth. Obviously with bezel sets, there's not a prong setting, all your 72 points in diamonds, all 18 stones. No prongs needed, it's all bezel setting. So, you know, when you're wearing it, if it's not 100 degrees, it's 100 degrees here today. But when it's not, because it is fall, right, and soon it'll be winter, and a lot of people live in colder climates where it means you're wearing a sleeve, and you're wearing gloves, and you're wearing all these different layers, and you don't want to put your bracelets on the shelf until spring, because if you've ever had a prong snag a sweater, that doesn't make you happy, right? This is also that practical level of just smooth to the touch. So that's our $9.99 triple diamonds by the yard. It does coordinate back to all those DB2Y necklaces that you love. And then we're gonna show you, by the way, Jason, was that Kelly by any chance who got the ring from you just a few minutes ago? The tourmaline, it was? It was. Oh, thank you so much, Kelly. Enjoy it. And then let's get to Elizabeth's request here, and then you can keep calling on those diamond by the yard bracelets. But this is 112-1411 coming up in a black diamond. Wow, this is a good look. Let me give it a little polish here. It's going to be 112-1411 with a 372, and we got a lot of busy lines on that diamonds by the yard bracelet. So that would also be beautiful with the necklace that is debuting today. In 30 minutes, and then we'll do the bangle right after this. But we've got the big debut of the bezel set diamond necklace that I'm wearing. That's coming up today, and that bracelet that we just showed you would be beautiful with it. So you've got coordinating opportunities, but this is a request. It's going to be a 372 black diamond. Does have 42 points in white diamonds to go along with it, and it's fabulous in every way. Now we can also change the gold. So yellow gold currently, but doesn't need to stay that way necessarily. So if you want to do white gold or you want to do rose gold, let us make that happen for you. No problem. That would be fabulous, wouldn't it? So you've got a really good look. Of course, the black diamond, super special and popular right now. We're seeing another, really a resurgence of black diamond popularity here recently, and this one is large. I'm going to show it to you on the hand, and then we'll size it to the point where, you know what, if you're a gal who'd like to wear a bigger ring, go ahead. This is your under gallery, so comfortable no matter what size you are to get, no matter what look you're going for, no matter what size you need. It's going to be something we can size for you. So just, you know, take Gent's ring for what that really symbolizes is more like it's a nod to the gold weight and the size overall is when we can properly say it could work for the guys. That just means you've got a lot of gold there, as you see. I love this one in the yellow gold. But again, change it if you wish, no problem. That is like, you know, our wish is your command, and you don't even have to rub the lamp or do that or, you know, summon the genie. It's just all right here. It's TVON way. So how about this one for, ooh, nice blowout. $49.99 is where it started. It's going a lot lower than $19.99, and already that's $3,000 saved. We're going to make it a lot more interesting right now, and it's only going to be $1,699. It's one of the most affordable men's pieces we've ever had, and yet it's got, look at that, over 4 carats in diamonds. That's very impressive. So you get a really, really good look, and there's that side profile. Don't forget about that finishing on the inside. Only one, however, and of course, black diamonds are opaque, so you're not going to get that, you know, you're not talking about clarity. We're not going for clarity here. We're looking for that great metallic luster, which you see right here on this stone. There it is. So you can see, really cool. And that one is $1,699 only, and that will be that. So that's a request, and then we'll see who's got it. And then we've got, let's do that bangle. So our little encore presentation. It's been a while since we've seen it, and I know we've had so many of you that just missed out. Maybe that day you missed out, maybe that day you weren't with us and you've heard about it since, or you've asked about it. And we've already had several people already take one today because they already know it. They know it, they love it, they're coming back for a second or a third. So that's going to be the idea that we've got coming up, and it's a really, really important bangle. It's a designer style, but we have a very limited quantity to go around. So we'll share that with you next. Let me know in the black diamonds. So real quick on this one, because this is not going to be the quantity we had before. That's what makes this so interesting here, is that we are down to, and I know we're down to fewer than I started with 30 minutes ago because we've already had several go. So this is really important. 112, 1625. If you weren't with me, this has only been on the air one time before, one time ever. And it's that beautiful designer inspired diamond bangle, except we did it with a lot of gold. We did it with a ton of diamonds that are, of course, our VS stones, the bigger individual stones we love, all of that. It's just super, super, super limited. And I do have, luckily, I have the white gold and the yellow gold to show you. That's all we have available. We don't have the rose gold. It's going to be just the white gold or the yellow gold available. Here's the count, although it's already reduced. We have fewer than 10 in the yellow gold, and we have fewer than 5 in the white gold. So this is really important to dial in early, especially if you already know the bangle, because the bangle is substantial. And the response was one thing to see it on the air and be excited about it, but then once everyone's received it, so many people are already coming back for another, whether it's for themselves to stack and layer like we were talking about, or gifting opportunities because holidays are upcoming. This is such an important style. I love the way we've constructed it. We used our fabulous VS diamonds, of course, but we also used a really important closure so that it's all sleek and seamless. That's the idea here. It's all burnished diamonds. So they're actually, these aren't even bezels, they're burnished. It'll still look great with the necklace we have coming up at the top of the hour, but it's all going to be set within. And you've got so much gold to the point where, I kid you not, they made a ring to match already, which was your request. I had to scrap it because the ring was made to the same kind of depth, and it only had one diamond, only one, and it was about the same price as the bangle itself. So we had to go and start over on the ring. So we do have a matching ring upcoming. By the way, it should be here in about a week or two, okay? And I'll give you an update. But this is wild. So second time here, not gonna last. We needed, how many did we have? We needed a lot of them the first time around. I don't have nearly that quantity. Here's the white gold. Oh my goodness, this is so impressive. And then I'll show you the yellow gold. And then it's got this sleek closure, which you'll see on one side. It latches with ease. I mean, it's got a little button closure, which is gonna be how you release it. Let me get my yellow gold ready. 77 points in diamonds. How many stones, you ask? Well, check it out. 2, 4, 6, and 7. Now, I didn't lock this all the way because there's actually a dual locking mechanism. So when you do, I'm going to show you in the yellow gold, it's going to be smooth and sleek, and then it has that little button, and this is solid all the way through. Look at the inside. You can't tell inside of the front, inside of the back, doesn't matter. It's all done all the way around, and one of the most impressive things is this. It's the depth of the gold. That's the depth of the gold. Look at that. That's the side profile. That's the side of the front. Here's the side of the back. It doesn't have any difference whatsoever. That is all, and there's your little button. See how it just elevates just a little bit, and see how when it's closed, how it clasps seamlessly. This is beautiful, and it's a great stackable, which is why a lot of people are gonna come in like, that's a great bangle on its own. But the fact is, this makes it better in my opinion. That means that 77 points, 7 stones, that means 11 points each on these fabulous VS diamonds. It's for an average size wrist, so we have found that that's going to be best for anybody that wears anywhere in the 6.5 to 7.5 inch bracelet size. If that's the kind of size bracelet you usually wear, this one's going to be perfect for you, okay? And it's not going to turn, so your diamonds are always going to be up front. I'm going to show it to you on the wrist. It's got so much size, so much presence. It's so well done. It's extremely, extremely high end, and all those diamonds are huge, and they're VS, and it looks great with your diamonds by the yard and the beautiful bezel set necklace I have coming up today, and it looks great with everything. I mean, right? Stacked next to your tennis bracelets or whatnot. Just a quick encore, back by popular demand, but we weren't able to make nearly as many. So you've got a great idea here, and I'm going to show it to you on the wrist here in the yellow gold, then we'll stack away. And we've got the yellow and the white to show you again. No rose gold at this point. Take a look at it. And I know it's harder to show. I just want to get you away from the glare there so you can see how it's going to go. You can see how I wear typically like a 6 3/4 inch bracelet. And you can see how that's going to kind of give you a little bit of room, but it's not going to, because we don't want any bangle, especially one that's heavier weight like this. We don't want it to be super, super, super tight, because then it feels very, very restricting, I think. This is going to give you just a little bit of room, but it's not going to spin. You know, it's not going to spin and turn around because it's an oval shape. So it stays with the diamonds right up top. And then let me show you the white gold here. And again, this is how you undo it. You release the little button, press the button down, and then watch this. When you have that closure, it aligns perfectly. You're actually going to hear it click twice. Click, click. Did you see that? It clicks twice. That's how you know it's locked. So to unfasten, to open, press the button down. To fasten, all you do is press it together. It could not be easier. Click, and click. If you want it smooth like that and extra, extra locked, make sure you hear 2 clicks closed, okay? And then I'm gonna stack on the white gold next to. I just love that. Look at all that thickness. Look at all that gold. This is solid 14K, finished on the inside to perfection, and I can do that, put it on right in a matter of moments, right in front of your eyes while my hand is, you know, in this bowl here. So you've got a really, really good look. I love these together, which is why a lot of you have asked for it to come back, because you have it, love it, and enjoy it so much you want another, or a different gold color, or you want to create that stack across the wrist. This is what makes it easy to do, and it's going to be better than, it just plays. I mean, look at it with other bangles. Think about it with your tennis bracelets. It doesn't matter, you stack. That's the whole look right now, is put it on with the bracelets you already have, already love, already wear, and build your own personality arm stack. And you know what we're gonna do? Great value. Of course, we're gonna repeat the amazing value that we brought to you. Again, easy off, easy on. So take a look at it one more time, up close. Again, clicks, close 2 times. That's how it works. Let's show you here. Oh my goodness, this is so amazing, because it's not $49.99, and that's where a bangle of this kind of power and quality should be at minimum. Now I realize in a lot of designer stores, it would be the tax, right? It would be the tax. If you're lucky, you got a $50,000 piece, you're paying about $5,000 tax here in California, so, or in Los Angeles County. So this is where you're getting a really special look. And operators, if you'll let me know white or yellow, because we got to count them down, and we've already had several go, and we don't want to, again, can't oversell, because I can't make them anymore. That's the whole problem. We've got what could be, and likely, the last time you see it between now and holidays. I mean, it's probably the last time you'll see it ever, but a lot of people are going to look for something like this in November and December and want to have something like this to give as a gift, to give to somebody else, to, you know, enjoy. Maybe it's that anniversary style. Maybe it's that birthday commemorative piece. Maybe, again, one of the popular things we're seeing for anniversaries now, instead of stacking rings, is sometimes stacking bangles and stacking bracelets. So you might want to think about that as well. But it's not going to be $49.99. It's not even half that price at $2,500. This still, I think, has been, out of all time, one of our best values we've ever seen here at the network when it comes to the solid heavy gold weight, the beautiful larger diamonds that are all VS. It would be very difficult to ever top a value like this. That is why so many of you have asked for it to come back, bring it back. You said we did, but obviously limited in quantity, and goes with the necklace we have at the top of the hour. So instead, and that's what the bracelet looks like from a distance away right there. So you can see, really, really special. And I'm going to tell you, these are wider bangles. These are just my hollowed out bangles that I wear all the time. And yet this one is heavier. These are a little wider, but because they're hollow and not built with the same substance that this one is, and obviously these have no diamonds, this has 77 points. That is what makes it. It is weighty. It feels amazing. It's got this tremendous feel to it, so that you are loving the quality that is timeless, forever, beautiful, all the things that if you do give it as a gift, your gift recipient is going to be completely wowed and blown away. It's not even $2,500, which is our half off deal. We're going to take it a lot less and a lot lower, and it's only going to be, how about this, $1,999. It's last call, likely the last time you ever see it. We'll take another look here at the yellow gold that we have for you as well. And then it's going to be gone. So operators, let me know, $19.99 is your value. If it's your first time seeing it, well, remember it's limited. So this is hugely important. And if you know gold weights, and you know what's happening in today's gold world and what's happening out there in the world at large, and gold and diamonds and everything else, you are seeing that unbelievable value. And there have been just, oh, the love letters I have received from this bangle alone is just really, really, truly incredible. The amount of, just again, I think when you see it, you go, oh, well, that seems like a good value. And then you feel it. Then it comes and arrives in real life. You feel it, and you put it on, and you realize, oh my goodness, that is, I stole it. I stole a bangle. So let me know, yellow gold, white gold. That's all we have. Which one do you have? Yellow gold over there. And Joyce, you got, which one did you get earlier? White gold. And then you have two yellow to the same collar. 2 yellow, right? Okay, so that means, guys, our yellow gold right now, down to just 3 left right now. So this is it on the yellow gold. Here's the white gold again. Let me go ahead and stack that up close for you as well, so you can see how that white gold looks. And this is your last chance. Was that the same color that got 2, you think? Like they're maybe gifting or maybe stacking or layering? What? Stacking? That's wonderful. Who is that? Ginger. Thanks. Oh, hi, Ginger. She loves her diamonds. Well, she loves our diamonds. And then our diamonds become her diamonds. And I'm so excited for her. Thank you, Ginger, so much. Thank you, thank you. All right, so white, yellow, there they are together. You can see this one, the white gold now sitting on top of the yellow gold is picking up a little bit of glare there. It's got a little bit of that, it's truly mirror finished. So you're seeing, if I move this one a little bit more, you see it can totally reflect, there it is. There's that angle, not reflecting the yellow gold as much, but you see there how pretty and smooth that setting is. Very precision setting style, not the easiest setting style in the world to do with diamonds, but it's happening and it's beautiful and I can't say enough about it at that value. Gotta love it. So that's going to give a final 60 seconds and then we'll see if they can sell those out. Yellow gold seems to be the far more popular today. And it was a pretty even mix the first time around on debut day, but really, really popular in the yellow gold here. And I totally see why. So that's a beautiful look either way. It's just whatever you wear, or maybe you're mixing it up and maybe this is the bangle that if you want to start to tie your metals together and have everything work together and play, this is a beautiful way to do it, and we appreciate you being with us to see it. And thank you for so many of you that asked for it to come back. Who was shopping with you, Jason? I'm sorry, say it again. Janina. Oh, Janina? Am I saying that right? Okay. She's like, I have no idea. Well, I'm just going to say it like I heard it. So, Janina, thank you. And who got yours earlier there, Joyce? Anita, thank you, Anita, so much. And thanks, Carolyn, so much. I appreciate that sweet of you to say, and no problem, my pleasure always. You know, I love to be a part-time customer service agent for you guys whenever needed. All right, so here we go. 5 seconds left. Congratulations. And here we go. A really, really, really special opal. I don't know if I've seen such large accent diamonds before in my life. So this is really, really important. Don't forget that big top of the hour coming up. Oh, yeah, this opal's good. That is yum, yum, yum. That is just the best it gets. In a black opal, Lightning Ridge, Australia, 112-2180. Now, it's not a bangle, but it's plenty large. And you can see there, solid platinum that we have here for you. It is a fabulous Carat 52 Lightning Ridge black opal. And yeah, we like to see a little red. We just want to see, in a really good opal, we want to see a touch of red somewhere. A little bit of red perhaps, a whisper of red. How about all throughout the stone? But that's not it. You've still got this beautiful blue backdrop. You have greens that look amazing. You've got, hold on, because it's going to show you a little bit more as it moves a little bit more. And then you have those huge diamonds. I mean, those are massive. That diamond halo is extra special. Then you've got even big diamonds down the sides that taper a little bit down the shoulders, and it's only going to be a one of a kind. And these opals. And yes, in platinum, and 152, 209 is your diamond weight though. Wow. I would not expect anything less. Honestly, I was kind of expecting to see maybe even more diamond weight on this one because it is just such a wow. And that opal, of course, is going to look double the size at least. So keep that in mind. And if you guys need to see, I'll just leave those bangles on. So we'll flash those throughout the day. If you're still, thinking about them or considering, remembering that we have a, a money back guarantee for you. So if you're not sure or you're new to us, a lot of people chose on the first, on debut day, a lot of people chose to make that bangle their first TVON purchase ever. Because it's so classic and they may not want to, people don't always know where to start with color. So they, we all know diamonds and we feel comfortable with diamonds. So that usually is a great first option if you're new to our show and our network is that bangle. So here we go with the opal. It's a one of a kind, of course, being that, it's got that really special one of a kind stone because no opals are going to look exactly alike. Here's what this opal is going to look like here on the hand, and that platinum, oh, just gorgeous. Those diamonds are huge. I mean, they're well over, I don't know exactly how big they are, but they've got to be definitely over 10 points each, that's for sure. Probably more like 12 or 14 pointers. And now look at it, still giving all this color even from a distance away. You've still got amazing color. You still have full range of reds. It's not just a little speckle of red here or there or anywhere. It's all throughout the stone. This is natural through and through. We do not do doublets. We do not do triplets. This is it. And I'm going to make it really affordable on top of that because $18,999 may or may not get the job done. My job is to get the job done. Everything's got to go today. Everything's got to go every day. We got to make sure we have everything, a lot of one-of-a-kinds gone before our top of the hour because that necklace is going to be coming up. And I know how excited we are for that beautiful diamond necklace at the top of the hour, which is going to be great for gifting. Start thinking about the jewelry lovers on your list. And if I'm saying it's good for gifting, it must be a value, right? It will be. So that's all happening. But right now, this one's going. First caller, you don't have to pay $18,999. And you're also not paying $8,999. There's 10 grand off right there, right now, just simple and easy. We're going to go a lot lower than that, though. A lot lower. Call me quickly. Not going to last. We know that. You can't change the metal. It's got to stay in platinum. Oh, how tragic. You got to keep it in the platinum. Oh my goodness, can you handle it? You got to keep it in the platinum. So that's the only rule here. Got to stay in the platinum. Got to stay with those really big white diamonds. They're amazing, aren't they? I mean, that's some of our larger diamond material we've ever seen surrounding a stone. That's not typical. I mean, these are diamonds that could be center stones in engagement rings all across the world. And instead, there's a bunch of them accenting this incredible opal from Lightning Ridge, Australia, and you're not paying $89.99, and it's this month's per stone. So I know if you're an October birthday, you've probably thought of opals before, but you probably, most people say opals just don't do it for them because most opals don't have that level of quality. And to get an opal with color at all takes a really pricey opal. To get an opal with perfect color, amazing color, color beyond, well, that takes usually a museum level stone. That's what we're bringing. And yet we're not saying go to a museum and just look at it for a few minutes. We're going to send it to you for a better price than $89.99. You don't have to pay $8,000, $7,000, or $6,000 either. It's not even $5,000. We're going to blow it out for $49.99. First caller on that one. That is the opal to own right there. And to think that it could be the treat for somebody who celebrates a birthday this month, how amazing would that be? Because you probably only need one great opal in a lifetime. And that one's going to be a tough one to top. So if that's what you're looking for is ideal color, great size, a beautiful diamond mounting with it, well, you got it. Did you just get a bangle, Allison? Oh, which color did you get? White gold, because I'm still going to keep track. So, because, you know, I'm going to keep on talking about that all day, knowing that we have a lot of people join us a little bit later in the weekend. So I'll keep talking about that, but I may sell out of one of my colors here before the end of the show. And that would be fully anticipated. So very few in the white and the yellow gold remaining in the bangle. $49.99 on the opal. And then I'm going to show you some platinum. Do you guys want to see imperial or aqua? Or, you know what was very sought after the other day? I had an indicolite, and then we've also had a green tourmaline already today. I have something that falls within this same teal color. Let me show you this one. Wow, another platinum setting, very heavy metal weight. Oh, look at this color though. And I might just actually turn it the other way. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Talk about a simple elegance to the way this is set that makes it such an attractive piece. I think this angle is going to be better to see the color. Yes, it is. So you've got, look at that tourmaline. Will it balance? Will it balance? I'm not sure. Oh, it's going to be a little wobbly there. But look at that color though, seeing that beautiful open color that, let's face it, a deeper color of tourmaline, it's tougher to get open color. Meaning, you know, sometimes they look a little too dark, right? Not the case here. The item number is 1122098. Very special stone here. It's in platinum. And it is a 4 carat 80. In the center, I'm going to call it a teal. It definitely has a green with a blue undertone to it. So it's definitely a teal, shining, bright, stunning color. No doubt about it. However, it also has big diamonds. Now they're burnished as well. So suddenly it's feeling like little mini bangles happening on the sides of that tourmaline. 9 points is your diamond weight. One only though. One only. That's it. And a huge value right now. One only, that's where you're cute. Dial in if you like it, because you know that some people already know this is the TVON shop and way. You understand these the importance of the one onlys. You understand how, you know, we make them really affordable, so it shouldn't be a debate whether the price is right or not. That's going to be, it's just a matter of who dials in first. And then look at the clarity on that stone. Just showing you the different angles so you can really see that there is not, yeah, I mean, we really need to bring like a regular tourmaline someday. Just because I think we spoil you with these clarities and we start to think that every tourmaline just looks like this, right? When they don't. This is so specialty. Let me show it both ways here. First pointing up, then pointing away, and we're going to do a better value than even $49.99, which is where it's supposed to be. So even though it's a simpler, elegant band, I want you to see how it towers up the side here. You're getting a lot of that precious platinum, and you're getting a beautiful, sleek design, and it is not a lightweight piece at all. Let me flip it around so you can see it, you know, point away from the hand here. And then, okay, get ready, because this value is huge. It's not even $19.99. We have another one only for you, as all the designer pieces are. I have not even 2 of any designer piece at all. And this one's only going to be, you know what, we'll blow it out. Make it, yeah, We're going to just do $19.99 first caller on that one. And that's going to be it. Then what I'm going to do is bring you the aqua and platinum. And then we also have an imperial and platinum. And we also have another black opal that's a little smaller. So if you liked that last black opal, but you want something maybe a little bit less than $5,000, I totally understand. We'll bring that to you. And we've got a same platinum mounting here with the same kind of halo. So that's going to be on the way. This one's $19.99. Don't forget, top of the hour is only 6 minutes from right now. We're going to show you the diamond necklace. The bezel set diamond necklace that I'm wearing that I cannot get enough of, that's going to be coming up at the top of the hour. It is a great giftable. It's also great for yourself. This is not just one or the other. It's something where you may want to get multiples of, maybe different gold colors. It stacks, it layers, it is amazing. We have big tanzanite coming up today. It's a 934 we have with pink and white diamonds. Very special. We have a heart-shaped yellow diamond. Let me flash this for you. This blue-green tourmaline is only $19.99. I do want to show you here. This is the 209 I was just mentioning to you. This is it, yellow diamond in a heart shape. That's here. Hi, that is the 2 carat 09 heart-shaped VS. That's happening today. And the last couple days when I saw you guys on Wednesday and Thursday, there were some big yellow diamond values. So I'm probably going to have to do something to go repeat those values. Here we go with our platinum piece. This is the next one. So you know we have the last one, which was $49.99. This is going to be more of that concentrated blue and green, but still just a superstar in every way. It's going to be item number 11222039. It's a one of a kind, and call me early. So this is going to be another Australian stone. This time just the halo, but still big diamond weight at 46 points, which we look and we see 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, a dozen diamonds here making that up. So they're good size individual stones. The opal itself is going to be a great size. It's 61 points, but remember the rule of thumb with opals, it applies to every one of them. This is also a platinum piece, by the way. So you've got yet again platinum. The last one was $49.99. Beautiful stone, but this one's beautiful in its own right here, and we're thrilled to bring it to you, but it's also going to be a lot better than that $49.99 price tag, when this one could be as well. And that would be a very fair assessment of, you know, what should be a great value to get at a home. That's not what we're doing here today. This is a really special show for values and discounts and all of that. We're going to make this one better than even $2,500. And this is what it looks like on a classic. No doubt about it. Still October's birthstone. But this one, not just a dull blue and green. This has got the powerful, bright, intense, they're just almost neons, right? The blue backdrop is a real true glowing cobalt blue. You see the bright, bright, bright neon greens you have, and it's not $24.99, $23, $22, $21, not even $2,000. It's only $19.99. That's it. First caller only. $19.99 gets it to you, and it's a beautiful stone in the classic mounting. That is the classic. Halo design, beautiful look. You're still getting bigger diamonds there, and it's as is in the platinum. So that's only $19.99. That's a big time value. And enjoy it if you get it. So that's going to get 30 seconds. Then we have time for maybe one more item before our top of the hour gets here. And then Necklace Central. It's going to be all about gift giving. I know it's early, but that's the thing. Things aren't getting any easier to get when it comes to values in gold and diamonds. And, you know, maybe you're looking into this year, get a little jump start on holiday gifting, or just get that really, really important gift for someone special out of the way. Or maybe you're just going, no, I'll start that in December. Just hook me up with the jewelry for myself. We're going to have that great necklace coming up at the top of the hour. It's just a few minutes. I've got time for one more item before we do that. And then if you have any questions on anything that you've seen already today, we got just a couple pieces available from the first hour. Check on bangles, because obviously going quickly. Black diamond pieces here, that was the request. We have a platinum diamond necklace, and then we also have that big designer style with the black diamonds and the rubies and the sapphires and the white diamonds. That's here as well. And then a quick deal so that we can show you something really affordable before we go. I have this opportunity on a very, very special pair of earrings, and they happen to be, well, we've got fire opals here. And then we're going to have later tanzanite earrings. So even though there are a lot of necklaces here today, we also have a good number of earrings as well. But these are the big fire opals that we love. And fire opals have been one of the hottest stones in the last several months here. So before we get to our top of the hour, I wanted to show you these very, very large fire opals. This is going to be a quick one, so call me early. White, yellow, or rose. I will entertain the option here to do the different gold colors for you. But that is that same cherry red orange. So if you have, let's face it, it's more red than orange, but if you have one of our top quality fire opals already, in a ring, in a pendant, this is going to be the match, because this is all we've had in color of late, is that bright, pristine, really top-notch color. And it's going to be item number 1118883, and it's a larger opal. It's an oval. It's going to sit north to south in the ear. If you'd like to move them around a little bit, you can. But the post is actually towards one end of the earring, so it's meant to sit north to south. But it's also going to be a massive value. So a little top of the hour precursor here. It's a little extra value right before we get to the official top of the hour, which of course is going to be the necklace that we're going to show you, which is just so, like, I don't say it very often, but I think the necklace we have coming up at the top of the hour, I think it's in that must-have category, actually. So really, really, really important. So make sure you stay with me to see what that's all about, because it's the necklace I'm wearing. You've had little glimpses and sneak peeks of it. It's coming up for a full presentation, and probably the only presentation, because it's so limited. So that's going to be coming up. So yes, it's also it's limited. Not as limited as our new, or our recap on our bangle, but limited nonetheless. So we really want to encourage you to be with us. It's only about a minute away. These got to go first. They're not $9.99. That's a very important value right there. We're not doing $9.99. And this is a larger earring. Case in point, let me show you here from a distance away. We'll give you the measurement here, and then we'll show it up against the ear. This is the length you get. So this is going to be, we're looking at, you know, with a ruler, it's a 1/2 inch top to bottom. They've got the post, see what I mean? It's not the very, very top, because we want to give you a little piercing coverage there, but it is towards the top of the oval in a north-south setting. And this is not going to be $9.99, and I know we have a lot of fire opal lovers, and look at how in a little less light, how it just glows, how it gives you what most people would assume right off the bat is a really fine ruby. Instead, it's a really fine fire opal, and then I'll pop one up against the ear for you as well as soon as I take my own earring off. And it's not even $888, $777, or even $699, and there are diamonds. It takes a bit to get around that fire opal, so there are 40 points in VS Diamonds as well. And so this is a little bit of a shocker. At least I think it is. And if I think it is, I've got a lot of stringent standards when it comes to value on fine jewelry, just, you know, by function of doing this for so long and expecting big values like I like to shop. So here we are looking at a better value than even $6.99. This is what they look like on, just to give you an idea here of the size and how that looks from a bit of a distance away, just to give you that idea. You can see that glow that they have here, that beautiful cherry red color they're giving. It's definitely, it is kind of an orangey red, but it really is kind of dependent a little bit on the lighting that you're in. You tend to see overall some more reds here, but then on occasion they can sometimes give you a little fleck of golden. They're just very, very special, and they're only going to be, we're doing better than $6.99, and we're already busy on the lines. So this is definitely not going to last, and we only have a couple of pairs to go around. Remember, white, yellow, or rose doesn't really matter. As you see there, you're not seeing the gold element. You're seeing the stone element. You're seeing the incredible stone clarity, the glow, the beautiful power it has by being that color of red, and the diamonds at 40 points there. And we're going to make it better than $6.99. Back to the wheel we go, and let's show you how stunning these are here. And we're going to do better than even $650. You can't even get gold for this price. How about we make it $5.99 for the pair, and then they're going to be gone in about 60 seconds. So we'll give you a last call on those. Real quick, easy deal. Great way to get affordability beyond. Really, really special look. And that is going to be $5.99 for the pair. And again, you're choosing the white or the yellow or the rose. It just is a stunning example of how we do value so well, and yet bring you not just any fire opal, but top quality right there at $5.99. And take your gold color. It's not just white gold. It's yellow gold. It's rose gold. It's whatever you want it to be. It's not a huge difference it's going to make, because it's really intense with all that stone weight up front. That's what you see. You're not seeing the gold. You're seeing the stones. You're seeing the diamonds. Operators, if you have them, let me know. Got to keep track. What I have are only a couple of different pairs matched up that we can make happen for you. So huge opportunity, and our last call, 20 seconds, and I think we're all ready for the top of the hour. Now, earring lovers, we also have an earring special coming up that's in tanzanite a little bit later. So make sure you stay with me for that. That's going to be happening. Still have bangles if you want them, but probably last call nearing here on the bangles with the diamonds in the gold color of your choice, white or yellow. So that's still available for you. And then it is just about to be necklace time. Beautiful bezel set. I swear to you, this looks like a 1-carat diamond, but it's without the price tag, and it gives you such a good look. So we'll see that for our top of the hour. And we are just about done with these earrings. We're going for the sellout, looking for a last call situation. If you want to get one of those earrings, now's the time to do it. Last chance, last opportunity. Good luck. Keep calling. All right, so let's get to our fabulous top of the hour that we have for you that just, I could not be more excited about this. Welcome to the show. If you're just tuning in, glad you're with us here today. This is TVON. I'm Lauren Blair. Glad you're here on a Saturday. We are live as always, and we've got 2 hours left. And you are here at the perfect time, if you ask me, because this next item is, I'm always really passionate about these top of the hours. That's when you're always going to find the standouts, the highlights, the best deals of the day. This item coming up is not just the best deal of the day. I think this could be the best deal in diamonds that we've had overall. And that's after we've already had bangles here with 77 points in burnished diamonds already at the value we did. It gets even more so impressive when you see this necklace, but we're going to really open it up to gift-giving opportunities, to people getting maybe more than one gold color. If you like to mix it up, and some days you wear yellow gold, and some days you wear white gold, and you want to have all the different colors of gold so you have the classic necklace to wear every day, this is it. But it's also going to be a huge value, because we're aware that a lot of our shoppers are smart shoppers. And maybe it means that you also want to be a jumpstart shopper and you want to get going on holiday gifting. Or you know that there's that big anniversary or that big birthday or that maybe somebody's graduating or somebody's, whatever the occasion is. These are types of pieces that are classic, can be worn by anybody. They're great milestone gifts as well, so that if you want to commemorate a certain life event or a certain accomplishment or a certain anything, this is really a great way to do it, because what's more classic than a big white diamond? But usually they get really out of reach as far as pricing, right? A lot of people just get priced out of diamonds. I think it's one of the reasons why really lab-grown diamonds and synthetic diamonds and simulated diamonds are taking over the world right now, is because the natural diamond world has always been pricey, but it's getting more so to the point where a lot of people just can't forget about quality. They can't even get a really good diamond for an affordability level that gets within the budget. So that's what we're here to provide, is really be that way to shop where you can get quality. You never compromise, because you're still getting a VS diamond. You're still getting a huge size, but you're getting something so impressive and classic. I've been wearing one here for you, and it's a really special look. I'm going to show you, actually, we were lucky enough to have all 3 gold colors here set up on a display, so you can really see 2 things. See how the gold colors look together, but also see how they nest and how they're going to stack and how they're going to layer so well. That's really important, because I think that's an idea. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a few of you that actually get more than one just to wear yourself, because they're so impressive. So it is 1122028. We're thrilled to have it for you. We're going to move the fire opals aside, and then I'm going to bring out the necklaces here for you. And take a look at this. This is just so much fun to have. And this is going to be, of course, I've got the white gold there to start. And then we're going to bring you, you're going to see as we zoom back, you're going to see the different gold color options that you have here as well. Keeping in mind that it's always going to be, I've got a fingerprint on the one. Hold on, let me get that a little bit more polished for you here, so that we can see these. Everyone in the building's been excited about these and looking at them and really thrilled about this opportunity we have. But check this out. This is not going to last very long. We know that. These chains are all diamond cut as well. So you're getting a diamond cut chain. You get the closure that's going to be this, what we call an O-ring, so that one of my favorite things is that it always sits evenly. And look at how beautiful, right? You're never going to have, sometimes with a diamond pendant that you put on a chain, sometimes the issue with that is that it can be something that's moving all the time, and inevitably it seems like the clasp of a chain is always going to work its way forward, and then suddenly you're not looking at what you really want everyone to enjoy, which is the diamond world, right? In this case, that beautiful diamond solitaire that you're getting. And that's what's so impressive about this style, is that being all one attached finished necklace, you get a really nice versatility. You get a great way that it sits on the neckline. Now, I zoomed way back to show you all 3 in the rose, in the yellow, and in the white. But we're going to come forward here and just really focus in on a couple so you can really appreciate the quality that you're getting. The VS quality is so important here. That's really impressive. We want to make sure you're aware of that. Come on in on the early side. 31 points is the minimum. So what we strive for here is quality, as you know. right? Now we're gonna come in a little closer. So just remember that rose gold, because I wanna focus in here on our two favorite choices here and also show you the quality. Now keep in mind here at this angle, it picks up a lot of glare, and there's no real good way to showcase this, but I want you to see these are white diamonds. There's no body color to our diamonds here. That's why we're so selective. That's also why when we say 31 points minimum, that's what we mean. It's guaranteed to be 31. Most of you are getting 1/3 of a carat. We just chose based on the quality, and we wanted white, bright, amazing diamonds. Now this is what it looks like on, just to show you how it just sits right now. Remember, you've got a 16, 17, and 18-inch option here. So that's really, really key, because you've got different lengths you can wear it at. I chose to just put it at 16 inches. It's my favorite way to wear any kind of station style or a solitaire like this. I like to wear it a little bit higher. This also gives you the flexibility then to layer with it if you'd like to, wear that longer piece that you have, if you've got a favorite initial style, a dog tag, a cross that you like to wear. But you can see how this is just gonna be that perfect, whether you want it to nestle a little higher or a little lower, and it sits beautifully no matter what. This isn't like our Diamonds by the Yard necklace where they go all the way around, where it's always twisting and turning. This is always gonna sit up front and level, because it's that big individual diamond and the way it's set. You can see the chain itself is diamond cut as well. So you don't just get sparkle from the diamond, and you can see I'm holding still as I can, but just my breathing and my talking is allowing that to sparkle so much because there's a little bit of movement. That is so impressive, and that's why it's worth it to get those really, really high-end VS diamonds, because you get a white diamond, you get a large diamond, and remember, because of the bezel setting, that setting, we've seen it over and over and over again. It is that setting that allows it to look bigger, to the point where I was staring at this earlier going, that's gotta be a 1-carat diamond. Not a third, not a 31 pointer, but it's got to be a 1-carat stone, because the bezel gives it that expanded look. So it reads to the eye like it's a 1-carat stone. We've had 1-carat pendants. They weren't even a necklace, they were just a pendant. They were $4,000 and $5,000 in the past for our 1-carat solitaire pendants that we do. This gives you that look. It gives you that amazing feel. It is weightless on the neckline. I'm not one for heavy necklaces. This is that beautiful meant to wear. I mean, I think it's gonna be like your DBTY, where you put it on every single day. And to that end, if you do wear your DBTY every day, here's what I would do. Wear the DBTY at 16 and then drop this one down a little bit lower, because you have that option day by day. Whatever's comfortable for you, whatever you wanna do. Maybe one day you're wearing it alone, so you wear it a little higher, and the next day you wear it a little lower because you're layering. It's up to you. But because we put those 3 different adjustable lengths in, you get that option. You get that versatility. So let's go back up close, take a close-up look. But again, this is where you're picking up, as always, a lot of glare with the diamonds. They are white, bright diamonds. They are super stunning. There you can see the sparkle of a VS stone as well. You're gonna love it. Get as many as you want. Not gonna see it between now and the end of the year. So that means all holidays, anything coming up in October, November, December, and New Year's, right? You need to have this piece now. And I don't know how we're ever gonna be able to repeat a price like this, because the whole point is we've got a value. And the value to here today is second to none. It's a stunning, stunning moment. And we are supposed to, and I tried with all my might to get you a value that was worthy of our Saturday morning, afternoon here. I gotta tell you, this was supposed to be $14.99. And that is a huge value, as if you shopped, if you've ever shopped for jewelry, but especially if you've shopped more recently for jewelry anywhere, you know what a big value that is. Especially when you're looking at it from a perspective of 31 points minimum, but what it looks like, right? Solid gold in the chain. We put that lobster claw closure for you. We do it really, really, really well. The diamond cutting on the chain. This is not just a basic chain either. It's really got to be a little bit larger and more substantial so that it can meet the quality of that center stone, right? So it can be really correct with it. It would look odd if you have a big stone like that and a big bezel, and then you put this, itty bitty, eensy weensy little tiny chain. It wouldn't look right. So you get all of that, and it's not even going to be $14.99. That is a huge value as it is. We're taking it so much lower for you. I just can't imagine even just getting one. I think you need to get at least a couple of them. Think about gifting. Think about shopping in advance, being ready to go, being ready for holiday gifting. How impressive would it be to give a VS diamond in a necklace, where we all know that solid gold necklaces right now by themselves, a basic chain, $600, $700, $800 anywhere you go. And that doesn't guarantee you adjustability, the ability to wear it higher or lower. That doesn't guarantee you a premium clasp or diamond cutting. And then we throw in a 31 point diamond minimum. which for most of you is going to be 1/3 of a carat or more. And it's not even going to be $14.99. The millimeter size does not change, so that's the beauty of it. That's the great news. Plus that bezel set, it does make the stone look bigger. You look like you're rocking a 1 carat, but a 1 carat would be here, $4,000 or $5,000. I love that we're making it affordable like this. It's not even going to be $14.99. Take a look and choose. Maybe you get more than one gold color. Maybe you get more than one for gifting. All the daughters, all the granddaughters, all the nieces, all the sisters, all the best friends. You get one in every color for you. So if I'm going to advocate for that, we better make it better than $14.99. We better make it a lot better than, no, what about this? $12.99? Another $200? No, I'm ready to give you the gifting opportunity of a lifetime. If you haven't dialed in, there's going to be a little bit of a hold on our phones, I can tell you that. And I don't have an unlimited supply because we had to choose these really big diamonds. We don't have a lot of really huge diamonds sitting around. This is important. And I'll tell you right now, it's not even going to be $12.99. Even at $999, we know that's going to be exceedingly popular for the value. That's not what I'm doing either. We're not doing $999. I think if you're not sure where to go with gold color, I always recommend our white diamonds in white gold. That's why I chose the white gold to wear here. That's why I went with that. Sorry, I just picked up my water. Just, my poor water has got condensation like crazy because, yeah, anyway. So, sorry, just got myself a little wet there. But take a look. That's what the necklace looks like, right? Nobody's looking because the necklace is so beautiful. Do you want water or do you want ice? That's the question, right? We want ice every day. Every beautiful look, not even going to be $9.99. We're going even lower than that. Back to the wheel we go. I'm going to make it better than $888 or $777 because I want everybody to be able to get at least one. Try a few of them. Get in for holiday gifting. This is the time to make it happen. Let's give you a really good value. These are solitaire necklaces. I have looked at chains all over the country in pricing because it's a really good way to really remind everybody where gold's at. And it's $600 is really the minimum you spend for a 14 karat gold chain these days. This is adjustable. This is premium closure. This is everything. And it's not even $777 for the necklace you're going to wear every day. And if you are a diamond by the yard lover, loyalist, guess what? This layers with it. Try wearing your DBTY higher, wear this one a little bit lower, stagger them a bit, either by 1 or 2 inches, and you are going to be in love with the look. And yet it all matches. And because it's bezel set, not only does it make it look bigger, but remember the fact that it also is, from a practical level, you put it on over your big cowl neck sweater, right? You put it on over other things. It's not snagging, it's not pinching, it's not anything. Because there's no prong. No prong. It's not even $777. We are really, really, really busy. Is there any surprise why? This is the kind of value nobody who makes jewelry, we make jewelry. We are the factory. It's part of why we get the values we do for you. We can't make it for this price. This is a top of the hour, one of those loss leaders that we're saying, welcome on in, and maybe encouraging you to do a little bit of holiday shopping on the early side to get some of that done, get it out of the way, get yourself a fabulous value, but it's not even $777, and this is why I've already got literally, I think everybody on the phone line so far is getting more than one. I've heard a lot of people getting 2 or 3 so far on the phone lines, and I think that's going to continue because it's not even $750 or $749. Think about erring on the side of getting more than you think you need because there's going to be that time when it's mid-December and you go, that would be perfect for that diamond necklace. Wonder if they still have them. Let me call it TVON. No, they don't. They're sold out. This is the time to get it. This is the time. Any special occasion, any milestone, any birthday, any anniversary, anything. I mean, it could be new job, new baby, graduation, bridesmaids gifts for weddings, all of that and more. Everybody, no matter what her age, no matter what her own style is, whether she's really rock and roll edgy, whether she's really classic and really tailored, everybody can wear this necklace. And it's not going to be $749 either. So this is when you got to get at least one. Get as many as you can because it's only going to be $699 instead. That's it. $699. That's all we can do. How many? 4 for one caller. Jess's caller has 4. Joyce's caller has 3. They're getting one of each color, which to that end, let me go back so I can show you the rose gold. And then Jason, yell them out, guys. I got to keep track. Yell them out. This is not going to last. This is not going to be that necklace that stays here. How many? 1 yellow, 1 white for Will's caller. He's got 2. See what I mean? Nobody's getting just 1. Another white gold until I say it, and then somebody gets just 1. Yes, Jason, how many? One white gold over there. What about you, Allison? How many? Oh my God, wait a minute. So you mean I got one of the biggest values that I've ever been saying on TV and you don't have even a phone call? You know my secret, right? You want to rub your phone. Just give it a little, see? Just a little, it'll work. Wait, 1, 2, 3, and there it is. It works every time. It works every time. If only it were that easy. But Allison's now on the line getting one. And Andy, I didn't hear from you. How many are you getting? What do you mean catching up? Oh, you're behind. Oh, they're watching me still talk about how great a value $9.99 would be, or $8.88, or something. And then they're going, what? $6.99? That is a value. So this is it. Well, thanks. I mean, I guess online, yeah, is a little delay online. It's usually about what, 30 seconds, 40 seconds. So yeah, if everyone's watching online, or maybe they're on the go this weekend, wonderful to have y'all with us. $6.99, there's that rose at the top, then the yellow gold. And that's kind of also, we set them apart a little bit. I wanted to put them closer because I wanted you to see them as up close as possible. But at the same time, I wanted you to also see what they look like when you do layer them. So this kind of replicates what they look like on the neckline when you do choose to layer them up. So when you do choose to put them, and it's going to be a little more lengthy, but again, to show you what a 16-inch looks like, I'm going to show it to you on my neckline again. I just popped it on at the 16-inch, which is where I like to wear a solitaire style like this. It'll obviously, you have the option to go a little lower at 17 or 18. So it just kind of moves it down a little bit. But these are the, again, if you like to have it nestle right there at the collarbone, that's one way to do it. If you want it a little lower, you can do it that way as well. That's why we build in. We spend all that extra time and money and labor to make sure that we put in those 3 lengths. And this one just moves around a little bit on me because I got, microphone cords and all that stuff, and a collar and the hair and all that. But it's really that beautiful, you can, jump around and walk around and live life, and it stays centered and it doesn't flip over, which, my thing for I don't like for pendants to flip or turn. And naturally, sometimes if you have station styles or whatnot where they go all the way around, they're going to move quite a bit. This one, because it's kind of anchored with that O-ring on either side, it stays put. So you're always going to make sure you put it on properly. So just take a look, because it's still that open bezel in the back. But when you do put it on, just pay attention to, there's a front and a back. There's a more open side to the bezel that shows off more of the diamond, and there's a back side to it. So just make sure you're putting it on with that front side facing forward, and then that's the look you get, and then it stays right where it should. And you can see how, as still as I am, there's still a little bit of movement. So that's just really showing you that a VS diamond is always going to be that wow of sparkle, that beautiful investment into, you're not just getting, because $6.99, a lot of people would figure, so I'm getting a crystal or I'm getting a diamond simulant. Not at all. This is not just even a natural from the earth diamond, it's a VS diamond. We're still giving you our same VS diamond, so it matches your rings, it matches your earrings, it matches your other necklaces that you might be layering with it. So huge value. Let's show you all 3 colors one more time, and then we're going to get you a last 60-second clock. And more necklaces are on the way. We have some platinum pieces on the way. The gleam, the glisten, the glow, but yet the classic wear everyday nature of a diamond. The fabulous look that makes it every single day wearable, that I always like investing into pieces you're going to wear every day, right? And the truth is, so many times I find myself spending more money on the pieces that are really more specialty, that I hate to say it, but you might wear once or twice a year. And that probably isn't, from a, like a standpoint of price per wear and investment, probably not the best idea. These are the pieces that you or whoever you give it to, they're going to live in it. They're going to love it. It's really that beautiful, no matter what your own style is, no matter what the wardrobe looks like, no matter what color you wear, a lot of this always works. And we got a tanzanite deal in earrings. Still to come. We have some great rings. I know we're getting close to that halfway point of the show already. It means it's morganite time, but not just any morganite. I have the fave. It's the favorite. I mean, really just hard to see it though, because it's so rare. Congrats if you get them, keep calling. And again, look at that sparkle, not just from the stone, from the chain. You know what I'm going to do? Oh, look at those chains. That's pretty right there. Look at that. Look what happens when you layer up the colors even. I wouldn't mind seeing a white and a yellow and a rose gold all at the same time. Look at those chains. And I'll just show it real quick against the hand here, too. I know you can keep seeing it on, but just to show you how big it looks in that perspective, because we are used to seeing pieces from this perspective as well. And then you can see the lobster claws, and of course you're gonna have those O-rings that make it 16, 17, and 18-inch adjustable. But that's another look there just to see, because you know, you've got that really good, again, diamond sparkle, and that's the rose at the top, yellow gold in the middle, and the white gold at the bottom of the display there, so you can really see what that's all about size-wise. But they are amazing. So $6.99, huge value. Let's get to our next item, which is actually going to be up close on our wheel here, and it's a trillion. It's a trillion morganite, my absolute favorite in the entire world. And it doesn't matter to you guys, but there's a reason I like it so much that I think we might just share seeing it. And now Allison hasn't been able to even put her phone down. Who all did you get a couple? Who all's taken them? Leanne was shopping. Josh was shopping. Thank you so much. And this, wow, what a color. The trillion's one thing, but the color is special. And you know what's funny? This is in the yellow gold, and I don't even care. Normally I would kind of be like, I don't know if that's going to look the best. Here, it doesn't matter. I'm not even looking at it. I am not looking at the gold color. You're going to change it if you want to. So if you want to have a rose gold backdrop with this particular color, it'd be pretty. If you want what my recommendation is, white gold backdrop, go. Do it, get it how you want it. But this trillion is everything. The color is fantastic. 112, 2018, 2018. Keep calling on necklaces. Hopefully we've got a few more available for you in your gold color of choice. And then who's this for? Michelle, we've got a beautiful emerald cut tanzanite and a bridge for you as well coming up, Michelle. So that'll be headed your way. But this is where we're going to begin here with this really special. It is a big stone. It's actually a 3 carat exactly. It has 63 points in the diamond weight as well. And not an emerald cut, it's a cushion cut. We've got yours. If Michelle's going, I didn't ask for an emerald cut, it's a cushion cut. So we're going to show you really quickly here the 3 carat. I'm not going to make this well, this one's going to be a price that you cannot deny is a value, and it's as classic as can be as a mounting, because you have that classic halo, and then we're going to continue those diamonds down the sides as we did here. But take a look at it. Now there's a little white rhodium next to the band there on the diamonds, but again, you're going to choose your gold. So if you want to carry it through, I would recommend white gold highly. I really would. But let's also just state the obvious. If it looks that strong of a color in a competing gold like yellow, that says a lot about this stone and its quality to start. So you're getting a really exquisite quality, but do you see what's happening? This is no aid of filters or no specialty kind of, anything happening in the studio here that's allowing that stone to do that. That's why I'm enamored with trillion cutting. That's why I think a lot of us who are really into trillions like it, because you see what's happening there, right? The sparkle, the fastening that is taking a stone that is beautiful no matter what. However, can we just say it? This is not a stone. It's a lighter pastel pink. This is not a stone that is routinely used to giving us a brilliance or a sparkle factor. But because of the trillion cutting, it is. And that's the beauty of this. You take, granted, a stronger color than morganite usually gives us. Usually morganite is barely their color. Like it's really, really, really super light. Like it can be colorless. It can look like it has no color. This is a stronger color saturation to start, but then you get that pop. And as a result, you don't just see a brilliant white flash, you're seeing purples, lavenders, an electric blue, a beautiful, rich, intense pink. All of that's happening because of the trillion cutting. That would not happen if it was a cushion or an oval or anything else. Even emerald cuts I adore, but emerald cuts are not going to give it that same quality of pop and fire that you're seeing. That's really the ultimate level here. And it's also really going to be affordable. Are you ready for it? Call me quickly. Trillion cut in any gold color. We've got this as any premium morganite should be. This is a top quality beryl stone. It should be easily $34.99 as listed on my bag here right in front of me. I will change that in a tremendous way, but you got to call me. Really special, again, pop of, it's like a pinky, peachy, beautiful golden, right? You got all these colors together, white, yellow, or rose gold. Let me try it on real quick. I don't know if it's going to fit, but we'll try it. It's a vibe. So let's see if we can, I don't know if this one's going to get over my knuckle right now, which is a shame, but let me put that on there so you can see it that way, and then I'll put it on the pinky for you. Is that another tanzanite? Oh, good. Thank you. So, Michelle, we've got options for you coming up. Hold on. I'm going to put that on the, let me put it on the pinky. Or then I'll float it above the ring finger because you're probably not going to wear it there. It's just too big for a pinky ring for most, I would say. So I'm going to pop it on. I'll kind of float it over here. But here's what we're going to do. Big value, not $34.99. Are we ready? Not even $24.99. And let me just stay right there, Tone. I'm just going to pretend. We're just going to pretend for a minute that it's on the ring finger, and that'll do the trick. So that's one way to do it there. Obviously, middle finger would be gorgeous. Index finger would be an option as well. So wherever you want to wear it, we take care of the sizing for you. Let's show it back up close. Yeah. Hi. Oh, good. I remember it. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. Ruth in California, thank you. She just called in. And very topically, she just called in because she just received a morganite she ordered a few days ago, I believe it was. And she said it is so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Ruth, so much for the call. And I'm so glad you love it. Enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it for many, many, many years to come. It's always good to have at least one morganite, right? Have one morganite. Get this specialty barrel, but we have nobody at $24.99. So it just means I got to do something with that price tag. We got to get this down. And we got to get it below, you guys want to get it below $2,000? Should we just make it $19.99 and say goodbye? $19.99, that would obviously do it. Or should we go even lower than that? I don't think there's anything like a trillion. And speaking of trillions, I have a trillion Namibian demontoid, by the way. I'm just going to throw that out there. If you're a trillion lover, we have a Namibian demontoid in a trillion cut today. And it's almost 5 carats. So just saying. There's a lot of really good trillion material here today. But this one, not even 19. Not even 18. I was going to do $14.99. Let's go even lower than that and just see it out the door in 60 seconds. And then, Michelle, we've got your tanzanites. I've got another option for you. So we have 2 options for you. And I think we're going to open the door to a lot of people wanting tanzanite tonight. But this is actually it for today. This is not going to be 14, 13, 12, even 11. $99. When I'm like extra passionate about a stone like this, we got to make sure that the answer is yes, so that if you like it, you can say, I love that value. Thank you for making it affordable. I didn't need to break the bank. I'm not even doing $10.99. I'll make this just $999 instead, so we can just truly blow it out, make it the best morganite value I've seen in recent days or years, really. And that is going to be it, guys, in white, yellow, rose. And I know that it looks like white gold now because the diamond weight is so intense in what you see face forward, but you also have the option to change that white. Get it how you want it. Get it how you prefer morganite or whatever you typically wear. I think this is proving if it looks that good in yellow gold, it's the proof that it's going to look good in anything, because I think it's only going to look better in the rose or the white for you, and that's going to be that. So thank you for the request. Keep those coming. We only have 90 minutes left in the Saturday. That's it, so not a lot of time. And that's going to be how we do it, guys. That is a really, really special stone. And there's just nothing quite like a trillion cut. And you see it right there on full display. And so we've actually got 2 big options in tanzanites coming your way. $9.99 for that trillion is amazing. It's so pretty. Make sure you grab it if you love it. We've only got 15 seconds and there's actually nobody even talking about it yet. That's crazy good. So that will be probably a little bit of our, who's going to dial in after the delay here as quickly as you can. But do you see what I mean by bright flashes of light? But then also, it's not a blue stone. It's not a purple stone. It's not a lavender stone. But you see those different tones, especially intensified at the tips of the stone here. There are obviously 3, being the trillion cut. It's that perfectly proportioned, equilateral trillion cut, which is that dynamic brilliance that just morganite just does not give you. It does not. It's not known for that. So if you're just a gal like myself who really is obsessed with sparkle, this is the way I would recommend getting morganite into your collection. And I think I made the price right here. Maybe if you're more comfortable with the $3,500 price, that's one thing, but I'm doing my best to make sure that everything goes here today, as has been happening for 92 minutes so far, and we're going to keep that going all day long. Well, as much daytime as they give us here, which is 90 minutes more. So lots of shopping to do. Get requests in, as we've had a number of requests, and I hope we're getting to all of them. And I hope they're loving the requests as well. Michelle, yours are coming up. And then let me know, Jason or Jess, if anybody's taken the morganite? Okay, so let's go ahead and get to some tanzanites. See, I think that's the piece I would own today out of the show. That piece right there. We have all these really extraordinary museum pieces, but that is one to own and love. So really, really good look there. Give me a call. I'll give it a final 30 seconds, and then we're going to talk about Tanzanite requests. And hey, Bob, thanks for watching. We can do that whenever you're ready, Bob. I think maybe I've got some Tanzanite requests, but maybe yellow diamond, maybe in about 15 minutes. How does that sound? I'm not sure when this request came in, but I'm assuming recently. So, Bob, we can show that shortly here. Shortly. We only have 90 minutes left in the show, so you know what's going to be up here. We'll show the 2-carat 09 yellow diamond coming up, and my job is to give you a value on that, and that's what I've been doing of late on yellow diamonds in a big, big way. So that's going to be here. Let's show a couple of different Tanzanites from Michelle. All right, this is going to be, looks like she wants to be in the 8-carat range. I've got a cushion, I've got an oval. Somebody let me know on that one. That's a really, really good piece. Don't worry too much about the size and where it is right now. Just because it's a 4.5 or 5 does not mean we can't size it to your perfect size, whatever that is. We will be happy to do so. Really what we strive to do. So let's show you option number 1 is going to be a 807. Here's the 807 cushion square in a bridge. Wow, what a color. We also have an oval in the signature saddle. Oh, look at these two. 807 on the left. This is going to be an 816 on the right. So very similar size, but we'll see how they play when they're a little different cut. So you have first 1120-198 is right here, and then call me on that Morganite trillion. And then look at this. We had to really go overboard on the saddle. We made it really elongated because it's accommodating an 816. So 807 over here, that's going to be 1120-198. That's going to be 86 in points and diamonds, and it's got actually 3 rows in the, or is it 4? I am having a hard time seeing it because that's when you know diamonds are well set. When you're not supposed to be able to read how many rows there are. It's just supposed to look continuous, and they do. It's 3 rows. 86 points in diamonds, side to side. That's a bridge style, so you see from the sides here, it is going to show off so much of your stone from all the different angles. And so you get that look. Blue wing, block D, beauty right there. And then we have the oval, which is going to be item number 112-1575. That will be the 816 and a carat 04 in diamonds. So the reason this saddle gets a little bit lighter in diamond weight than some is because the stone is taking up a lot of real estate in the middle. Yes? I recommend highly white gold in the Morganite. That's my best bet. I would say anything but yellow though. Rose gold or white gold are my best choices. I think white gold's going to be the very best choice. The backside of the ring, sure. That's the backside of the Morganite, which is really the only way you see a lot of the yellow gold that it is currently set in, but you don't have to leave it in that gold color. So you see from the front, you don't see much of the gold. It's only from really seeing it from the reverse where you start to see some gold elements there. But it's a real rock star of a Morganite. Trust me when I tell you, you will not be disappointed by that stone. If you've been disappointed by Morganites elsewhere in the past because they just don't give any color, you need to experience our hand-selected best of the best Morganites, and you will see that it's a different world. It's a different world in TVON land, okay? When you get Morganites here, it's a far different experience than what you're used to anywhere else. It is truly the best, and the trillion just makes it. So let's talk about these two for Michelle, and again, a little more size, a little more diamond weight on the right side, but really two just different options, right? 2 different looks. I'm gonna try them on the hand here, but I am gonna do, let's just make this easy. Let's make it the same price. So truly, no matter, and remember, you don't have to be the requester because there are 2 options. She may take one, that's going to leave us with another. So all you have to do is tell me, which one do you prefer? Either way, it's going to be the same exact price tag, and that's going to be very, very special because I'm about to reduce it and in a big way. There is a start price of the $12,999 on the square cushion. It kind of does look like a round, but it is a square cushion. That's 12, and this one was actually $13,999. Here's what the 2 look like side by side. I'm going to start with the, let's just put them on together first. And then obviously if you have one that you're more serious about, we can obviously, hone in on it and give you a closer look, like we always do, just all by itself. But there's the saddle, that's the 816. Here's the cushion, that's the 807. Remember, diamond weight here, 104. Diamond weight over here is 86 points. Let me know which one you prefer, and then we can always go ahead and individually show it. But the same price, and we're taking even the lowest price of the 2, which is $13,000, and reducing that. And you can change the gold color on either. Oh, this is going to be wild. And I'm going to encourage you, even if you're not the requester, listen, requesters only take what they request. I would say usually, 25% quarter of the time, probably 25% of the time. So this is really where, again, you are welcome to jump in. If that's your dream tanzanite, the oval or the cushion, let me know and we can, make it yours too. I mean, this is how we roll. I never know who's on the phone line, so it's the first caller who says yes, gets the pieces. That's how we have to operate when we deal with these one-of-a-kind pieces, as we so often do. And again, blue wing block D is not getting any easier. We're looking at likely blue wing block Ds being done and gone in the next few weeks or months. So you have very little time left. And then at that point, I'm not sure if we're going to be seeing tanzanite, because I don't know if I'm going to have the wherewithal to bring you a lower quality stone after nearly 5 years of showing you this, higher elevation, better material that's really the best in the world. So here's what we can do to make it happen. So I'm extra passionate. If you've seen any of the shows of late, I've been bringing tanzanite prices down, lower than they've even historically been on our air, just to make sure that there's not that moment where you're saying, well, I'll have to wait. The budget's saying no, so I'll have to wait, and then you miss out entirely. I don't want that to happen. So especially if we can do something special, we are going to do it. I have been taking just big time discounts on everything. We're supposed to do at lowest either $69.99 or $79.99 on the two that are up here. I'm going to make it a lot easier for you so that you don't have to, again, break the bank to do it. You don't have to wait until they're gone, because then you're going to be really disappointed. This is just the chance right now. Not even $69, $59, $49, $39, $99. These are both 8 carats and above. So that's a hugely important stone size to get. And they're not even $39.99. Huge value right now, but it's getting better. So call me with your favorite. Change the gold on either. We're sizing them, and they'll be your choice. Not even $3,500. Not even $35. Let me know, operators, which one you're thinking about. Then we can zoom right in on your favorite here and show you up close. But they're not even $35, $34, $33. I told you, we've been doing this lately on tanzanite. It has been the ultimate low prices, best ever on tanzanite. And I still can't get over that these are 8 carats, 07 or more, and big fancy colors, and really good diamond weights, and a lot of gold weight, and they're not even 33, 32. It's the same price either way. Not even $31.99. We'll make them $2,999 for either one you prefer. And that takes them down to what, like $370 a carat, without any regard for the gold or the diamond weights or anything. So did we talk to Michelle? Did you talk to Michelle perhaps? Anybody talk to Michelle? Find out if that's what she's looking for? Because I don't know. I didn't take the exact request, so I'm hoping that's kind of what she's looking for in that 8 carat range, or something with either a saddle or a bridge mounting. Really good styles for us that we know have been favorites among so many, to give you a lot of supportive gold weight behind it, give you a lot of diamond weight, that's for sure, as always. And it's your choice up for $29.99. All right, so coming up, we're going to be on to, we did have some great tanzanite earrings as well that are super affordable, huge markdown, fawn diamond, and the yellow diamond. We'll do it next, might as well. Got the yellow diamond. So many people are asking about it. It's been an amazing time for yellow diamonds for us, because out there and about, and we were, again, big wholesale trade show, biggest one of the year, just wrapped up overseas. And that was 2 weeks ago. And you have a chance right now to get a yellow diamond better than a wholesaler ever can. We were there, we were on the ground, we walked the miles and miles of convention hall, we know what's up, we worked with the biggest diamond dealers, and yet we did not come away with one loose diamond. Not one, because the prices were so astronomical. You're used to TVON math and TVON values, and they don't exist even in the wholesale world. That is where you really are. I say it, you guys need to understand, this is really, truly, this is better than wholesale. Better than wholesale. When you sit at home and shop fine jewelry, first of all, a lot of wholesalers don't have quality like this. Let me show you our heart-shaped yellow diamond, which is going to go in a hurry. It's 112-1525. Those tanzanites are here. Michelle, talk to us. Let me know what you're thinking on those. And then here we go with the yellow diamond that I did flash earlier. And yes, it's not just a 2 carat, it's a 209. Yes. Saddle ring back on the hand. You got it. Here's the saddle ring on the hand by itself. That was item number 112-1575. Take a look at that. There it is. Any gold you'd like. That's the saddle ring. So when you see it straight on, you see how we've lengthened it and elongated to accommodate this stone, but also You've got more, sometimes we'll do a 1 carat in the saddle ring, and then the diamonds go in way more towards the center. This stone is so large, being 8/16 in the oval, that it doesn't take nearly as many diamonds, but you still get that complete side-to-side diamond coverage. This is a very wide but very comfortable ring. It's got the little bit of the cleft. This is not a straight across band. It's got a little bit of that cleft in the middle, at the top and the bottom, and then you have this great tapering, so it is actually comfortable. It is true to size, but it's got a great finishing on the inside as well. So that is down to $29.99. Huge value there. Just a really, really, really important stone. And you can see here from a little lesser light, as this perspective is, you can see that it gives you so much of that visual red, which is really what is the trademark, is the distinguishing factor of a blue wing block D stone. So huge, huge value there at $29.99. Thank you. All right, so coming up, back to our yellow diamond. I'll zoom in on this one now because we've got 1 ring instead of 2 rings up there. And this is a very important view to see that VS stone. I'm going to give it a little polish here. It's going to be 112-1525 here. And it starts with a really, really large, yeah, it needs a polish here. You can only see that when you see the surface. Just get that extra reflection here. It is a 209 VS heart-shaped diamond. Not a pseudo heart shape. It's not a pear shape that's trying to be a heart shape. It's a heart shape. It's got this really defined cleft here you see. Then followed with a halo of yellows to match. That's going to give you 22 points in yellows, and then you have another 128 in white diamonds around that. And just like I've been discounting blue wings for absolutely no reason at all, it's foolish to be able to start discounting some of the most valuable stones in the world. I've been doing the same thing with yellow diamonds. Discounting yellow diamonds when they are on the rise. There's only one of our main missions, and the reason I mention is because it was really one of the main goals of having our representatives and our management head over to Hong Kong a couple weeks ago. One of the main goals of that trip was to go kind of resupply ourselves, like really kind of inject some new diamonds into our inventory because they're so limited. All of the different colors of diamonds, from the chameleons to the champagnes to the fawns to the pinks to the blues, the greens, and the yellows, and so forth, they are so limited. We really tried to replenish our inventory to bring you a lot more of the colored diamond world for the holidays, and did not. Despite all the efforts, despite all the negotiations, despite all the searching and the seeking and all the effort, did not come back with one colored diamond. Because only one reason: the pricing. The pricing was so over the top that the pricing in wholesale was really on average 3 to 4 times what we sell it to you for. Now remember, we don't sell loose stones here. We sell them in finished jewelry, and I'm talking about the prices on loose stones there versus the prices here for finished pieces, which in this case has what? Another carat 50 in diamonds. So altogether, you're getting 359 in diamonds. That's one of our most substantial weights we've seen in a diamond ring overall of any shape. Usually it's oval, usually it's cushion. This is an obviously premium cut as well that you don't have to take into consideration, because I'm not taking into consideration as we drop the price to a discount level like we're going to do. So all I can suggest is you call early or you miss out, because it's not an option of will the piece stick around. That's not going to happen. It can't, because there's too many people that are well versed in the diamond world and its values. So when you see a value, you know it. It's also 18 karat gold, no less. So you've got the yellow gold, the white gold as is here, two-tone. That's how it's finished on the inside. Then I'm going to try it on so you can get a really, really good idea of the size overall on this one, but that is still a VS brilliant stone. And you know that heart shape's always great, but that's still a brilliant heart shape too. So you get the rarity of the heart shape overall, you get that brilliant cutting through the inside, so it gives you that really, you know, that we're used to it at this point. We want that glittering effect from whatever cut it is, and that's where you have to have the brilliant cutting if you want to see that. And then of course here it is on the hand. So what a great gifting this opportunity this would be, right? Big, big, big anniversary, birthday, whatever it is, just any event, milestone, or if you have a love for heart-shaped stones, this is where you go. This is when you get it. This is the moment, and nobody's on the lines, and you know what? Because you know it's a $29,999 ring, but it has been my number one mission of late, is to really transform the values we see. on these exclusive, hard to find, going up by the day, really, really, really exclusive diamonds. And remember, all natural. We're not like all those other places where you're seeing a lot of treatments. You're seeing diamonds, they're still calling them natural. And it's a gray area because they're saying natural when they oftentimes aren't being completely ethical. They mean natural but treated. We're showing you natural, not treated. So the color is not enhanced by anybody or anything. It's natural out of the ground. And it's not even going to be $9,999 because when it comes down to it, a value is a value. You know them when you see them. And we're going to show you what we can do that is just so over the top wild. It's not even going to be $10,000. And that's about as low as a 2 carat should go. Remembering that this is a 209 fancy cut. Remembering that this has that 1 carat 50 beside it. When you tally it all up and you look at the yellow diamonds and the white diamonds, remember that's an incredible white diamond weight you have, and we can kind of more or less ignore it because we're so into that center stone, but you have 3 carats 59 in diamonds. That's impressive. 359. That's extraordinary diamond weight in 1 ring. And we're going to blow it out right now. It's not even going to be $99.99 or $89.99 or even, watch this, how do we do it? It's not even $88.88. This is the ultimate. And even if you are, I said it the other day, I had a 2 carat in a different cut. It was an oval. And it was just on Thursday night. So it was the last time we were all shopping together. And that Thursday night, it was a 2 carat oval. And really, again, the two are just night and day on a pricing perspective because ovals don't cost as much as a heart shape. That's just a fact. And there are very, very few heart shapes in relation to an oval. Most everything you're going to see is an oval out there. We're doing a lot better than you can even imagine because it's not even 88, 85, 84, 83. This is where you have to jump in and get it because this is it, guys. This is it. This is all. This is the moment. Take advantage of it because it's not even 83 or 82 or 81. I am giving away yellow diamond jewelry that is all the best in the world. You cannot, even if you're spending $500,000, which is more typically what it would take. If you're spending $100,000, $500,000, you're not getting any more specialty or rare of a diamond because this is that natural material. So while most people are giving you natural diamond material that is enhanced in some way, we are not. This is that natural color. It is that ultimate level. It's that rare, rare cut. It's that big size. And we've added our premium diamonds all the way around it to give you that $359 total weight here. And it's not even $8,000. It's $79.99 first caller scenario. And it's in 18 karat solid gold as well. So you get everything, everything. And it's just like our Tanzanite deals. We tend to be going, as they get more exclusive, as they get more rare, as they get more specialty, we are going lower and lower with the prices. It's totally it's exact opposite. And it's the true antithesis to what you see happening all around the rest of the world, which is why even in the wholesale world, we couldn't even buy a single solitary loose diamond for this price. That's why you come here. That's why you shop here. You're getting a better value by kicking back at home on a Saturday instead of fighting out the world of, my goodness, I'm talking about wholesale. Your option probably, most of us would only have an option to go into retail. And then retail, it's a whole different level. So that is it. Really, really special, $79.99 first caller. We'll give it 60 seconds. And I'm going to try it on again. And then we'll see what other requests we have because we are approaching last hour of our Saturday afternoon. And we'd love to have a request from you or find out, you know what we haven't shown you yet is the museum grade, largest I've ever had. Not just here, but in 21 years of doing this, I've never had a Brazilian Paraíba that was anywhere near a carat. I've got one today and it's GIA certified as well. So, wow. GIA certified Brazilian Paraíba, look out. And it's all the neon. And then we set it in a gorgeous bridge mounting. We'll flash it. It's not for everybody, but it is. When we've seen 20 pointers, pretty exclusive and rare, we're going to get into a 78 point oval in that color. The color is so distinctive. You know it when you see it a mile away. And you could probably truly notice it from a mile away because it's just that kind of bright glow. It's that amazing, amazing neon. So this is the yellow diamond. Got to it a little early by request, but you know, it's still here if you want it. Let's show just a quick aqua piece. And then we have another Tanzanite, by the way, that's a 9 karat 34. So if you want to go a little larger than what we had, that's it. Wow. That is still to come. And this is why when we approach last hour, there's still quite a few specialty pieces to get to. Let me show a platinum. We're gonna, or rather an aqua coming up. This is a fun piece. Let me start with it actually on the hand, because I love the way this is styled in such a unique way with the bar that runs horizontally and then your offset setting for this oval aqua. It's so beautiful, and it's all done in platinum. And then you have, hang on, a platinum adjustable chain to go with it with the spring ring clasp. But of course, this is how it's adjustable. You got that little sliding bead, so it's going to move shorter than 18 inches if you want. It's 1122070, and that's what it looks like on the hand. That's how it's going to sit. It's got the coolest setting style. Your chain can actually, if you want to, you can use the design. I'm going to show it to you up close because you can do this a couple of ways. Speaking of a couple of, okay, I'm going to tell you about, just remind me to tell you a little bit about, I don't even know, I can't even get a grip on this to display it. You can also wear it this way, is my point. Maybe it's not going to sit on its own that way, but let me try to help you see all the different angles. We've got some really cool necklaces coming up in the next day or two that are going to be multiple ways to wear one necklace. This is one way you can wear it because why? There's a little bail up here too. If you want to use that for your chain, or you can see how this is designed from this profile. You've got this semicircular design with these cutouts, so you can actually put your chain through the wider points or the more narrow point, however you want to work it. So if you want, you know, just kind of play with it when you get it at home and see what your favorite way to wear it is. We've kind of just put it this way, but just for sake of, you know, ease, I want to show you the close-up on the stone. It's a 4-carat 34 Sierra Santa Maria with 8 points in diamonds in platinum. So you've got yet another platinum piece here, and then I'll show it on the neckline for you. Adjustable chains coming with it. We have one only, so we showed a lot of platinum in 18K in the first hour, and they're all gone. Here's the way to get a platinum with aqua, and what a beautiful, we love white metals anyways for aquas. I'm going to go to it on the neckline here for you so you can see it that way, and then you'll also get a look at, if you missed it, this was last, or basically an hour ago, and then I'll show you the platinum piece. Yes? Oh, did you have, oh, okay, just stretching, okay. Take a look at that. That's going to be our Sierra Santa Maria. How about that color? Do you know why it just now got darker? Because up close, it's still not showing you the beauty of the color. Now you're getting a better look at the color in real life because it's a little darker where I stand here. So you see how beautiful that saturation level is. Platinum, white metals we always adore with aquas anyways. Bezel set, pave diamond bar right above it. Or again, you can flip it around and wear it the other way. So it's totally up to you. Even the chain is platinum. We're going to blow it out really quickly. 5 minutes left till the top of the hour. Make sure you're dialed in early. These designer pieces are always one-onlys. We don't want you to miss it on account of just being a little bit late on the line. So here it is up close. I'm just going to kind of show it to you the other way so you can kind of get a sense of how it's going to sit and how you can play with it to kind of fit your desire or your neckline. But it's going to be better than $39.99. And you know how these Sierra Santa Marias get real pricey real fast in these big sizes. This one is not. It's only $16.99 and it's gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Enjoy it. Let's sneak this in. I have this museum collectors coming in for a landing. Never have I seen anything of this size in this stone. Oh my goodness, it's here. And hold on, it's got a little something around it. Let me see if I can give it a polish here. It'll be 112-2188. This is it. This is the largest Brazilian Paraíba I have ever had the pleasure of presenting. And there it is, cleaned and ready to go. It's in platinum. It's got a full GIA cert. It's a 78-point oval. And I'm just showing it because this is like, hello, museum, weekend stroll through the museum, but nothing but your TV turned on. Look at that. The rare, 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 rare color that is so distinctive when we get the original find, the original source of Brazilian Paraíba. Remember, 1980, they say mostly 89. There's some debate on that when it was actually really first mined. Same with tanzanite. There's still a little debate on it. Was it 67? Was it 68? Was it 69? But in that range. This was more the late 80s, okay? Very end of the 80s. Brazil, think about it. Nobody knew there was such a thing as a copper-bearing tourmaline at that point until the discovery of some very bright neon blue-green material was found, and they had to investigate as to why is it that color. And the determination was that it was copper and manganese that made it that very distinctive color. And so that was the original find. And unfortunately, the original find, we love it, but they're very small crystal sizes. You know, we've had a couple here. And in the past, when we've had them, they've usually been 10 points, 12 points, up to 20 points. I think the largest I ever had was 24, if my memory serves. So this is far larger in that it's a light 1 carat and it's coming with a GIA cert that's going to tell you everything you need to know about it. Like, let's take a look. The whole ring is certified, actually. Take a look at the photograph of it because it has baguettes and rounds. I would say it looks better in real life, as jewelry tends to do. Jewelry is very difficult to photograph. And then here we are with everything you need to know about not only your stone, but your setting. Your 6 grams of platinum. It is the measurement on the stone, what a Paraíba is. So you've got all the background. This is really valuable because you can take it to a lot of appraisers that are not going to know what this is if they don't have a lot of experience with rare stones. So this is nice because the GIA is telling you what copper and manganese do, Paraíba tourmaline. The name Paraíba comes from, you know, the things that I tell you all the time, right? In Brazil where it was first mined. So you've got here, look at that. Geographic origin is listed as Brazil. You've got the tourmaline, the brilliant cut oval, the transparency, the green blue. Here's what it looks like up close. The diamond weight on it is, it's going to be 86 points in diamonds. And we have one only. And it's in platinum. And for being the largest I've ever seen, there are larger specimens out there. They are usually in museums. Stones of this size in Brazilian origin mined material, which have a very distinctive different color. They are usually in museums. Here's what it looks like on the hand. So important to see this angle because this size is telling you everything you need to know. Not to mention the color just is now looking more true to life because it's in a little darker environment right now. So you get your 86 points. It's in platinum. It's going to be that one only in the stone. It's the large, 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 impressive stone, and you get the cert with it. And it is also not going to be $99,000. Think that's just a number I'm throwing out? That's a legitimate, incredible price tag and value. I'm going lower right now. If you'd like it, call me. This is probably not going to last because that is a rarity that you can't even put a price on. Yet I will to make sure that one of our TVON family members and collectors can own it, enjoy it, wear it, love it. Because that is truly, I don't know if I'm ever going to see a larger one, but so far it's by far the largest I've ever had out of Brazil. And it's not even half of this price at 50 grand. I'm here to make sure it's a value to the collectors out there. We've had a lot of big collectibles. I had a carat pink diamond go the other day. It was a carat 02. Gone, out of here, done, finished. It's sold, never to be seen again. Now we're bringing you Brazilian Paraíba. We just brought out a heart-shaped yellow diamond. These are the ultimate collectibles. This is not 50, it's not 40, it's not even $30,000. I don't know how we're doing this, but this is the value of a lifetime. And I think it even looks even more attractive from this angle because you're really seeing the glow. Because the lower the light is, the more neon you're gonna have. And you see it right here. But here's your close-up. GIA cert with it. And it's also not even going to be $29,999. And then get ready, because I have something coming up you're going to love with smaller Brazilian Paraíbas in a designer ring. So you don't need to go anywhere. We got 2 options for Brazilian Paraíba collectors, and this one is not even $25,000. There's only one. It's going to fly, and we're doing it right now for $19,999. And that obviously is going to be one of those that's going to go, and we still have affordable coming up. So don't go anywhere. We have plenty of affordable to show you in our last hour, which is just kicked off. We have tanzanite earrings on the way, super affordable. We've got I'm going to show you another Brazilian Paraíba opportunity in a totally different ring coming up next, which is going to go very quickly. I don't know if I've ever been so in love with a ring in all my years here. It is my obsession. This next ring I am obsessed with. This one is just collectible. It's classic. You've got the diamond weight. I love the baguettes running right down the middle. And then those bigger diamond round brilliants that are going to line the sides and be your halo. And you know what? I just realized we're not even in focus. So let me just make sure, with all the zooming in and out today, just got to make sure every now and then that we're 100% focused so you can see the beauty of it. But there it is. Now, here's my next option for any Brazilian Paraíba collectors out there, which I'm going to start with it on the hand because this is just high style, as well as a ton of platinum. Look at this ring. And let's start with it from a distance so you can see the power of neon Brazilian Paraíbas yet again. This time with many stones matched up in gorgeous rounds. I would dial really quickly on this one. Top of the hours here. We have 58 minutes remaining to be exact. This ring is going to fly. It's in platinum, and we're going to talk about 1122170. So maybe $20,000 isn't in every Brazilian Paraíba collector's budget. This is going to answer the bell. Do you love this design? Well, get ready because it also has a lot of big diamonds in it as well. I'm going to move this one aside. Yes, Jason, go ahead. Which one? The Brazilian one that we just had? Congratulations. The Brazilian Paraíba 78 pointer is gone. This one's not. Now look at the slight subtle variation you have in the colors. Ooh, I love it. It's like all the range. What about, there's something about this. I think it's it's a couple things. The massive amount of platinum. This slight concave, I mean, you know I love a signet ring. It kind of feels like a signet ring, but covered in rare, rare, rare stones at all diamond cut rounds, whether it's diamonds, Paraíbas, but it's the different sizes within it and the different subtleties of the way we're setting it, but we're setting it completely seamlessly so that the entire surface is covered in those stones. It has a slight concave nature to it. It is platinum. It's 54 points in the Paraíbas. Look at that. See what I mean by slightly concave? Ever so slightly, it just dips down. It's not just a flat surface across the top, has that subtle dip, and then you see it's kind of a pear shape on its side. The Paraíba weight among your 2, 4, let's see here, 5, 7 stones, lucky 7, kind of like our bangle we had earlier, right? Different sizes, slightly different colors, but all the ultimate neon. They're rounds, they're 54 points in Paraíba. It's 56 points in white diamonds. It's a heavy ring. I would love to see this sized a little bit bigger and wearing this on a middle or an index finger. It would look hot, hot, hot. Here's what it looks like from the inside. And do you see the massive amount? I mean, the solid nature, and it's a rounded band in the back. So it's really, really, really comfortable. I don't have anyone on the phone lines yet for this one, and I am shocked. Now, also, we're coming off of a $20,000 piece. Well, guess what? It's gone. So this is the way to get something that is going to be more affordable, gives you 7 stones instead of 1. Obviously, they're smaller, but that's more traditional with the Brazilian Paraíbas, is to generally see a smaller stone. But a round is still giving you the wow because it's going to be the diamond cutting, right? So they are popping, they are bright, they are neon, they're showing you all the best of color and saturation. And again, these are a different color entirely than what we see out of Mozambique and Nigeria. Mozambique and Nigeria are valuable stones as well. They tended to come in a little larger crystal size, but they don't give you nearly that neon. This is another level of neon. It's a different level. And you know what? I'll just make it a really easy deal. $16,999 is what it's supposed to be. I'll take it a lot lower than that, but we only have one. Top of the hours here, plenty of affordable still to come. We're just going through some of our real ultimates here, the ultimate high level. I'm going to make this even better than $16,000 or $69.99. It just keeps on tumbling down. We're going lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower and lower, and suddenly it's going to be gone. Just like if I kept going, you wouldn't see me. You're not going to see this because it's going to be gone. Take a look at it. It's only one, not even 69, 59, 49, 39. You got to get it. It's the coolest ring. And I'm going to make it $2,999, and that will be gone in a hurry. Platinum. If there was a higher level metal, we use it, right? But this is as high as it gets. And here's what it looks like once again on the hand. And so you can really point that outward or inward, however you want. Right now it's a size 6.5, so it's giving me plenty of room to, again, play with it as you wish. Who's got it? And look at that, how it kind of has that direction point one way or the other. And bigger diamonds, is this one already gone? Verifying on this one. I'm gonna flip it around and show you the other way. Actually, I could put it on a middle finger as well. This is a really, oh, maybe I can't because it's really wide through the back. Oh, usually I can slide a 6.5 there. Take a look at that though. That's a wild one, isn't it? Imagine, let me just put it the other way so you can just imagine if the point's going towards the center there. Just another way to wear it. And that's why I say when, you know, maybe it's that directional piece you want to wear in the middle finger or the index finger because it's got that, you know, pointed direction, that very east-west setting. And then that slightly concave little dip there that you see in the middle that's happening. And Oh, such a great feel to it. It's just a lot of that metal. So $29.99, first caller on this one. Who's got it? One only, really special, kind of a signet feel, but decked out in diamonds. So really big deal. And that's your other direction. I just love how this one, that one stone, is just a little more of the green blues, and then you can see the rest. The other 6 are really the blue-green, where the blue is the dominant color, which is usually what we see out of Brazil. But, you know, all specialty, all different. It's like your entire collection of Brazilian Paraíba, but all in one. So $29.99 gets you that one. Don't forget about the diamond necklace I'm wearing. That was presented last hour. It's only $699 if you would like it. And then we still have, oh, there's the most beautiful emerald pendant. I'm going to show you this real quick. This is also, we'll just kind of flash this in. This is going to be a little bit of a quick, wild, almost heart shapes, but look at how this is done. Take a look at the design elements here. Isn't this cool? Like an interlocking, it kind of reminds me of a heart meets a Celtic knot. It's similar, right? Like a love knot kind of design, but it's truly like a heart shape on the outside, and then intertwining and doing this kind of intersection here to make a marquise shape in the middle, and then house that emerald cut emerald in the center of it all. And there's a little crisscross above that. You'll see it up close as well, but that's actually a piece that's going to be a big pendant. You see that great big design it has, great statement piece for you. It's all in platinum as well. So we're looking at yet more platinum here. The size I'm going to give you here, it's 1122054. Here's the length from top to bottom, which you can see is about 1.25 inches from top to bottom there. And it's a very special 102 emerald. I'm going to show it on the neckline next for you so you can see what that looks like. It's got a great size, as we can tell. It's more of a statement style. And then you can see you're going to actually have this chain with it. So you can see how it moves along the chain. It'll come off the chain as well. If you want to wear this chain perhaps with another piece, you can. And then you can see there, especially when we've got that necklace still available, if you want the necklace with the bezel set diamond I'm wearing at the top there, that's $699. Here's the emerald. And again, now it's really showing off the gleam and the clarity and how clean and green it is from a distance away. You get that gorgeous emerald cut emerald. It's a carat 02. We're going to talk a big diamond weight, but I also want to show you up close. Now remember, this also has adjustability to this platinum chain. So you're getting a spring ring and 18 inches max, but then you can move it in and make it a little shorter so you can wear it a little higher or a little longer, but up to 18, which would hit me right about there. Let's go back up close, show you all the beauty of this stone. Let me know if anybody's taken the Brazilian Paraíba kind of signet style we had. And then this is what this piece, I know I'm going to need to zoom back quite a ways here. It's got a carat 54 in white diamonds that are mostly tapered baguettes. So we got to go way back, show it to you here just so you can see it from the side. And do you love that little crisscross action that's happening with mirror finishing and rounds? That's the only place you're going to get rounds. The rest are all those tapered baguettes to line up in 2 huge channels that go all the way around. So 102 in the emerald, 154 in the diamonds, 18-inch maximum. Do you love it? That's going to be, and we just suddenly got busy with diamond necklaces from earlier, last hour. You saw me if you just tuned in. Listen, it's a busy Saturday, so you might be watching your favorite team or whatever. So, you know, if you missed that diamond necklace, you can still call in on that diamond necklace that I'm wearing with the bezel. And then you can get this one, and this one's going to be a lot less than. I think this is great at $99.99, but it's so much more affordable than that. So much more affordable. I cannot believe it. I love it at $99.99. I really do. In solid platinum like that, I've got one. Let's blow it out. Let's make it disappear. This is obviously how it'll look upright, but it's giving you also, you know, like getting up close with this chain as well, which is a box link chain, also in platinum with that full adjustability. 18 inches max, but adjustable in. How about this? Will, are you taking a bezel set diamond necklace? Oh, this one. They hung up before they even saw the price. Or they saw the price at $99.99 and said, I'll think about it. Let's make this an easy deal, done deal. First caller, $3,999. And then, who was asking for, did they say, I bet you that ring she's wearing on her right hand is hers, right? And you said, yes, it is. But it's also available to be custom made for you too. So we'll bring that signet ring out for you as well. So that's also a great gifting idea. Who's it for? Dale and Mary. Hi, Dale. Hi, Mary. Thank you, guys. All right, so $39.99 for the platinum emerald diamond necklace. Love that one. That is fabulous. You're welcome. Bob, you're welcome. Okay, here we go. Let's show ya. So guys, did we lose our signal? Because we have the Paraiba ring, the signet style here. We have this one here, and now we're going to show the signet ring. And by the way, if you have any requests, get them in because we are in last 45 minutes now. So very, very small bit of time here together today, and that piece has got to go. So let me know if you'd like it. So I'm going to show you something real quick. It's going to be, and this is always a little lengthy of a presentation, but I'm going to try to make it brief here because I know 1,000,001 of you have this already. However, it has been a while since we've seen it. And you know what? I got to get them all out of their separate bags and everything. I'm going to help you out here with a really, really special signet ring. That's just a way to help display it. So never mind that. That doesn't come with it unless you really, really want it. That's just a little star that I used to set this up because we actually have, and I understand these are all going to look different. So this is just to give you an idea here of how this looks. But I don't want it sitting like this because then you think it's some kind of weird like black rhodium. It's not. It's going to be white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. And I set it up so that you can see it properly without the glare. So that's why it's going to balance like that. Now, I don't know what yours is going to look like because this is truly custom made. This is the ring I wear every single day of my life. And a lot of you have been seeing it. It's on my right hand here, my middle finger. I adore this ring. So this ring is something that was gifted to me many, many years ago, and I started wearing it here on the air occasionally, and you all wanted it badly. And we'd never brought anything like this because we didn't traditionally bring just solid gold pieces without stones or diamonds. And so what we did was, and we didn't have the ability or the technology or the tools to actually create designer monograms. So this was so in demand that we decided to acquire all that was needed in our factory to create custom design pieces like this for you. And we are offering it to you in white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. So this is all custom. What I can tell you is it's solid 14 karat gold. It's a large square signet ring, which signet rings are still the hottest thing going. It really, truly is. This is 1110619, and it's one of those classics. Now, you can choose to have it plain with no monogram or no engraving whatsoever, or you can choose one initial if you want to just have one script initial in the middle, or what most people do, which looks really amazing, which mine is this triple monogram, your traditional monogram. That is 3 letters that are going to be actually, because it's script, it's going to be intertwined. So you get a slightly larger initial in the middle, and then your side initials left and right are going to be intertwined with. So typical monograms, remember, are your last name, surname is in the middle, and then your first name is on the left side and your middle initial is on the right. However, I have advocated for a long time that you can do this any way you want to. This can be something, I will tell you right away, my mom didn't want her own initials. She's like, I'm so-and-so years old, I know my own initials, I want to wear my kids. So she has her last name initial, which is R, in the middle, and then she has an L on the left for me, Lauren, and then she has a B on the right for her son's name, which is Brian. So she's got an L and then an R and then a B, and it looks fabulous. So you can do whatever you want. But just know that it's going to be left, center, right. The left and right sides are slightly smaller in scale. The middle initial is larger, as you see here. And then they'll kind of interlock and intertwine. But no two are going to look alike because you're going to choose a different initial than your neighbor. And you're going to choose a different set of initials than my mom and then me. Mine says PSB, or it says PBS actually, because it's P on the left, B in the middle, and then S on the right. So those are all the things that you can consider. But it's white gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. It's true to size. And this is a value that I can tell you from the first time we ever brought it, it was one price. We haven't changed it one iota, and yet gold has been going crazy in the world. So take a look at it, because this is going to be an example of WLJ. So again, this is also just representative of one of our female owners here who decided to also do her last name initial in the middle, and then her 2 sons' first initials on the left and right. So she also chose like mom did. Yes. Oh, the Brazilian, the kind of signet style? Who got it? Oh my goodness, really? If she ever tires of that, okay, I'll talk to her later. I'll take that ring off your hands if you ever get tired of that ring. Okay, so the Platinum Paraiba signet style's gone. And now our signet ring is here, our classic signet ring. So this is it, guys. It's gonna be only, this is crazy for all this gold. Now it's really, really special. It's 3/4 of an inch top to bottom, side to side, because it is a square shape. So it's bold. I'll go ahead and try mine on for you on my left hand so you can see what that's all about. I love to wear this on my middle finger on my right hand, but I also typically wear it on my middle finger, or actually my index finger on my left hand. So that's what I usually do. Here's what it looks like size-wise, and I'll try to, again, eliminate the glare. So this gives you an idea. Again, this is my own personal one here, so it's slightly different, but it's the same size. These were literally modeled exactly after my own, and you can see, and I wear mine every single day. It has surface scratches, and yet it doesn't matter because you see how it gleams and shines and glows. I asked, mine doesn't have as thick of an engraving. I specifically asked us to do it so that it would show up a little bit more, because you see mine is pretty faint. It's hard to make out what the initials are. So ours does a little bit deeper engraving and a little bit bolder, just so that you can see it, because on mine it's very difficult to read. So again, PBS is mine. It's always going to be script. That's our only option for font. It's only $888, and then I've given these as gift. Oh, I think I'm up to 22 of them I've given as gifts. The last one, one of the more recent ones, was I honored somebody. I memorialized somebody. A dear friend of mine passed, and I wanted to give his wife something special to remember him by, and so I did his initials for his wife. So yes, go ahead. Yes. Are you taking it? Congratulations. Emerald and platinum necklace just sold. So this is our signet ring by request, but I think a lot of people, again, it doesn't get presented all that often. So a lot of you are probably going to consider this, and then you can see how it is truly, guys, it is mirror finish. Like I'm always driving in the car. Like this morning, I'm driving in and the sun is pretty low because it's early in the morning. So the sun is, and I drive due east, literally straight on east. I drive a solid eastern direction to get here. So I got the sun right in my eyes the whole way here. And I'm telling you, in the mornings, on the weekends when I'm driving, the reason I mention it is my signet ring reflects, because I'm, holding on the steering wheel, 10 and 2, being a responsible, great driver. And my signet ring is picking up the sunlight that's coming in, streaming through the windshield. And then as I move it, I'll see big flashes of bright light all through the headliner of the car and through the side of the car, with usually the initials, just like it's doing right here. I will see, it looks like I have one of those fancy Rolls-Royce headliners, where they just put little stars, where they do LED lights in the headliner of a car. It's an option you can choose for an extra, 50 grand. You can choose a starlit headliner, and you can turn them on at night and have the roof above you twinkling in your car. This is how I do it. I just have my signet ring on while I'm driving, and then I've got my my PBS monogram, not for the public broadcasting. It's actually more significant than that, but I have the initials all the way through the car. I mean, just a testament to how reflective and how beautiful this mirror finishing is, and you're seeing it even here on our wheel there, where you can kind of make out the initials as it reflects down. So that'll be 60 seconds. We got to move. Just a great custom piece. Again, this is just an example. You can see how the middle initials are a little larger, side initials are a little lower, and every single one is kind of tailored for the initials. So that's really important to remember, because, but they're all going to be the same size and scale. It's got a great look about it. I'll just show you mine again, how my engraving is a little bit lighter, so you really can't see it as well. I really like what we did for a little deeper engraving. So that's the idea. Great custom piece. Enjoy it. And then Tanzanite earrings are here, but a newly reduced price on Tanzanite earrings. Really excited about that coming up. We'll get you really affordable. And again, I love this in the yellow, but and it's a great gift idea, because nothing touches someone more than a special, meaningful piece of jewelry, but this is extra meaningful, and then you can get really custom. I mean, you could do your own, like you could do, if you had 3 pets, you could do their first name initials, right? Put your favorite one in the middle. No, there's no favorite, right? You could do all 3 of your kids' initials. You could honor grandchildren. You could literally, if you've got a spouse that you care for, like every day you want to just have their initials instead of your own. I love this for a new bride who's maybe getting a new initial. Maybe she's, dumping her old name and getting the new one, right? Maybe, you never know. So that would be good. Maybe this is a fun way to honor her new name. So are priceless. I mean, it's usually tears. It's usually happy, happy tears, just with the sentimentality built into it, the customization, but also the cool factor. It's a lot of gold, and it's really, really cool to wear something like this right now, because I don't care who you are. Like every magazine cover I look at, I've made a joke of it, where every single like supermodel ad or billboard or whatever you see with like cool of the moment people, they always seem to be wearing a lot of signet rings at the moment. It's still hugely popular. It's classic, but it's extremely, extremely extra popular right now. So you can be really current and of the moment and cool and bold, and yet have something you're going to wear and live in every single day. And I just love moving it over because it is so big. I love wearing it on middle and index fingers. Then you're still wearing the other jewelry you love and you're adding this to it. I even know some of the gals I've gifted it to have put it on a chain and worn it as a big necklace. So again, it's fun to wear and just play with it. But again, really a beautifully meaningful gift that, give us some time. Always good to think about holidays now on a piece that's custom like this. Not that it's going to take us 3 months to do, but it is something that takes a little more time than our normal 2 days, right? Or 3 days in getting something to you. So coming up is Tanzanite in earrings. So whoever requested this, again, thank you so much for requesting it, because I think it helps a lot of people out. And it is just my most, it's in my top 3 of my most meaningful jewelry pieces that I own. I love it and I adore it. And it's just, I never see myself taking it off. And that's the thing. I'm very fickle when it comes to fashion and things I wear. I don't wear things usually twice, and jewelry's the same way. I've been fickle about jewelry for a lot of years, but it's good when I'm wearing it every day and I'm committed to wearing it every day and I love it. Yes. No, don't size up, true to size. We build it that way. It's built for you. It's literally built custom. We don't just sit there, Allison, with a signet ring and then size it up or down. It's literally, since it's all custom in the initials and the gold color, it's literally made in your size. So that's why you don't need to size up. So if you're confused and going, wait, but you usually start with a 6 or a 7 or an 8 and then size it, that's what we typically would do. This is literally custom from start to finish. So instead of having to start with a 7 and then size it up or down, we don't need to do that because we're already customizing your favorite gold color, your favorite initials. So literally the inside circumference is made and created in your size that you need. So that's why it's true to size. You tell us what size you need, it will be in that size and it'll be perfectly comfortable for you. And I'm telling you, we kind of do that concave inside, because otherwise, if you did this in a huge, heavy, solid, it'd be too uncomfortable to wear. So we make sure that it is still that big gold presence, comfortable to wear. It's about the beauty and the significance and the meaning behind what you're wearing. And yet it's still giving that bold look and that mirror finishing. You see it all the time as I'm wearing it and just moving my hand, how it picks up the light and just reflects this incredible glow about it. It is so precious and specialty. So get it. I can't live without it. I get sad when I have to take it off. I don't wear it at the gym. Like that I don't, because you're lifting all these things, you can't be wearing jewelry. It's, and I hate taking it off because I'm just like, I just want to have it on with me all the time. It's just a way to keep presence of somebody special close to you. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the Blue Wing Block D Tanzanites. Did you see that? Red flashes even from a smaller oval stone. Look at how pretty this is. That is so fabulous, isn't it? We're going to come in and take a look. Remember, white, yellow, rose gold on that signet ring. And if you need a little time to think about initials, go ahead. And we'll be here with 888. Get it as quickly as you can, though, before, because I know we're not doing a million of those. We have our factory so busy on, the non-custom pieces, that we can't do too many signet rings. They do take some time to create, because you got to get the computers involved and create the design in the CAD system first and then start the engraving process. So it's a little bit of a lengthier process, but worth every minute of it. So this is going to be, item number is 1119896, and it's Blue Wing Block D still. And you can see that. Take a good look even close up, and then I'll refocus. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Because usually we got to go with a little bit, if you want the ultimate saturation, we tend to see that in the bigger stones. This is giving you the ultimate saturation, but in an 86-point total weight, so figure about a half carat. That's a minimum, so you figure it's, about 43 points each on a minimum level there. And then it's going to be typically a north-south setting in the ear. The post is actually towards one end of the earring. And you have the diamond halo. This is very similar to what we saw earlier in fire opals. You are going to choose your favorite gold color, whether that be the white gold, as you see there, the yellow gold, or the rose gold. That'll be your option there. But you have this really special look. You've got an incredible style. They're still classic. This isn't going to be, we had to it's a fine line between, we want it to be classic and accessible to everybody, but we also wanted the size to be significant to where you see them. We didn't want it to be obviously a basic stud with just a prong setting. We wanted a little bit more width to it, which is why the diamond halo is wrapping around it. And then you have a really, really special look with the 18 points in diamonds. I'm going to show you from a distance away. I still don't feel like we're focused, so let me see if we can get you a really perfect look at them, because there it is. That's a good look there. So you've got white, yellow, rose. I'm going to give you the length here from a distance. Take a look at that. And we have a lot of people on the phone line still for signet rings. That's what the earring looks like from a distance. Hang on in a second, you'll see them up against the ear, but first a measurement here from top to bottom. They will be 3/8 of an inch. And they are designed to be worn in that north-south fashion. Once again, post is just a little bit below the very top point there, but you've got this great look. And then I'll show them to you on the ear here as well. And by the way, I got to say it, Paraíba lovers, this is what I wanted to tell you. Paraíba lovers, we had Brazilian Paraíba rings today. They're both gone. I do have a Brazilian Paraíba cross tomorrow. I know I tried to get it in today, but we couldn't get it in the system in time. There is a beautiful diamond and Brazilian Paraíba cross necklace coming up tomorrow. It is so, I don't know how I'm not going to just keep it from you and buy it myself. I just really love it. But this is going to be our tanzanite earring here from a distance away. You can see that just to give you another perspective on the size here and how they're going to sit in that north-south styling there. That's so pretty, isn't it? And you really see, so if you have any of our blue wing block Ds, this is your match. This is affordable. That's why we want to make this possible here, is not even ask for $9.99. Which, looking at an earring like that, with all that gold weight and diamond halos and stunning blue wing block D varieties that are perfectly matched, that's a great value. But that is not what you pay. You're not even paying $999. Very special. Take another look close up. We're going to get you a huge value right now. They're not going to be $9.99. Promise you that. This is, I know, it's like, wait a minute, what? We never see a value this good on earrings. This is a major moment, and I know we have, out of all of our blue wing block Ds, what we see the least is an earring style. Very few earrings to go around. You're choosing your gold color. You're not paying $9.99. You're not paying $8.88. This is one of our best. And I think of all the tanzanite rings that we have going on a daily basis, and how many over the last nearly 5 years, and how many people are probably just waiting for a gorgeous earring to match. Well, you're looking at it, and now they've been here before. They've been popular at $9.99. We've already taken $111 off. I don't see anything wrong with that, except that I'm making something real affordable. We've been hanging out in the museum for a few minutes. We want to just make sure we've got all levels of affordability here today and for our last 30 minutes. And so you don't have to pay even $8.88 or $7.99 or $7.77. This is wild. And I'll tell you, our phone lines are about to go crazy. Actually, they already are. But they're about to be a little crazier. I would get on the phones as quickly as you possibly can, because there's no way we're going to have enough quantity here to go around for everybody. That is a certainty. By the way, these bangles are still here. We actually encore presentation I just made a verb out of encore presentation. We actually presented these earlier if you wanted to get in those bangles, so we'll recap those before the day is over. The necklace I'm wearing, also still here, only $6.99 for that necklace, so if you want to get that. And then this is last call, except we don't have the lowest price up here yet. That's going even lower. You do not pay $699 either for the Blue Wing Block D matched pair of ovals with a halo in VS Diamonds in your gold color choice, and you don't have to pay $777. It is the match. Listen, if you've got other tanzanite from elsewhere, these are going to be not a match because these are darker. This is the better variety. It's not the better, it's the best. It's the better than the rest out there, but it's the best anywhere. So we have it exclusively right there, TVON Exclusivo. That's it. It's only here. And now you've got an exclusive discount on the price to make it even better than $777. And it's not $699. This has never happened. This price is brand new. The only problem here is that that price is only good for the couple pairs we have. White gold, yellow gold, and I do have a rose gold, but it's only one single rose gold option. The rest are in white or yellow. They're gonna fly on out of here. They're not $699. You can't get a gold stud. Like, you know those little gold studs, the little like spheres? Those are like, what, $1,000 right now? you're not getting anything in gold for $699. We're giving you blue wing block D tanzanites, best of. You're getting gorgeous diamonds. Those are all VS diamonds still, all the way around, creating that halo design, and they're not $699 either. This is never before seen value, and we're making them even better than $699 or $650 or $649. This is major value. Think about gifting. I implore anybody who's got a blue wing block D ring or necklace or pendant, if you don't have an earring yet, here's the way you go. And it's a big enough size. I would say I would recommend it just for primary piercings. I think it's actually too big of an earring for a second or third piercing. I think this is really primary piercing only, but it's not even $649. You got to get one. White, yellow, rose. Before they sell out, it is $599 instead. That is another level entirely compared to any other discount we've done on blue wing block Ds of any variety. It's $599. So I know we're limited. I know we're busy. This is probably not even going to last 60 seconds, I would imagine. But there is a chance, if you can be running to the phones, there's a good chance you end up with one of these gorgeous pairs of earrings. And I can't say enough about it. It is so fantastic to see that kind of level of, and you've got one, thank you. Let me know, guys, which one, how many you're getting. I don't even need to know the gold color because they're not all set yet, because we just, knew that, who knows, on any given day, sometimes we like white gold, sometimes we like yellow. So I do only have the one in rose. We're probably not going to make another one of those. So that's going to be it, guys. Last call. We've got 35 seconds. It's time to get them. That's just how limited we are. And if you have any requests, we're in the last 25 minutes. So we would love to get your requests in before we go. We're back tomorrow, same time, same place, 10 a.m. Pacific, noon Central, 1 Eastern. And a Brazilian Paraíba cross necklace. There's like multiple ways to wear it. It is the coolest. There's another necklace also that does something. It does something. The necklace does something, and I've never seen jewelry do this something before. And it's not just one of those dancing pieces. I've seen jewelry dance. I'm not talking about that. And I'm not talking about reversible. I'm talking about a necklace do something I've never seen a necklace do. We've got that tomorrow. You got to see it. We have a Brazilian Paraíba and diamond cross necklace. Brazilian Paraíba's multiples matched up in rounds, stunning, and it's 2 ways to wear. Actually, it's more than 2 ways to wear it. Now that I think about it, there's 3 ways to wear it. Anyway, that's tomorrow, as well as 3 hours of other pieces, hundreds and hundreds of new pieces tomorrow for our Sunday. So I really encourage you to be with us. If you want that diamond solitaire necklace I'm wearing, the bezel set, it's $699. It's available but limited. The tanzanite earrings are just about sold out. Any other requests you have? Let me know. I did have a big tanzanite pendant that is one of those blowout prices. It's one of our big ones. That's a $12.59. Still have that for you. That's an Asher. Let's show that real quick, because we had a couple people fighting over one the other day. It was a round. It was an 11 karat. I've got a larger stone here that we can bring way down for you if you're looking for an Asher cut with a big yellow diamond for the bail. So we can do that. We also have a huge platinum opal. I have another black opal in platinum in a ring. A Padparasha in platinum. What in the world? This show is just, it's like never ending. Designer, custom. Look at that. Wow, you got to see this. Okay, this Padparasha is $1 trillion. So say no more. I got to share it with you. It's in platinum. It's 112-2102. Keep calling on the tanzanite earrings. It looks like we have 2 pairs left right now. Let's break out the platinum pod with the prettiest Padparasha I have seen, hands down, no doubt. Just giving it a quick little extra polish here on that mirror finish platinum ribbon. Oh my goodness, stop. Look at that stone. The ideal 50-50 pink, orange together. Gosh, that's hot. That's a GIA certified piece, 112-2102. Platinum, 134 trillion Padparasha sapphire. It has 7 points in diamonds. They're right along one side. This is built like a solid, heavy ribbon of platinum. Let's show you the cert. GIA has certified the whole piece of jewelry here. It's got a photograph and the seal here. Then you have the information on your center stone, bezel set, white metal, marked PT 900, all this. 7 near colorless, round, brilliant diamonds, 10.93, almost 11 grams of platinum. It's a 6.5 by 8.2 millimeter stone in the trillion. The depth is not measured, okay, because the mounting, yes, that makes sense. Madagascar material here, natural Padparacha. Oh, that we didn't have in the description, Andy. We better add no heating, unheated, because that's a huge, you know what? Don't add it, because you'll have to adjust the price if you do. Add it after I price it, because this doesn't say unheated on my information, but the cert does. It's an unheated Padparacha. That's huge. Transparent, pink, orange, brilliant. Oh my gosh, it's everything. This is everything. And I know we got some trillion gals like myself who can't deny a trillion cut stone. We had a morganite earlier. This one's in that rare, rare, rare pink, orange, and a little bit of like a blue purple coming through just because it's a strong, strong color. And we're going to make it a huge value, and you got platinum, and there's something almost casual about it, but it feels great on because it's a weighty piece, it's significant. I'm going to show it on the hand here because actually you're getting a lot of glare, as we tend to see, like our signet ring. You've got a finished inside undergallery that is solid. Here's what it looks like on. Gosh, that's pretty, isn't it? Just this, oh, it feels so good on the hand because it just has that solid platinum finished on the inside, so it just glides. Another great ring that we could, you know, wear easily here, here, or here, I would say. Probably too wide for the pinky, probably too wide for the thumb, but anywhere here, you're good to go. And it's also GI cert coming with it for free. Now we knock down the price from $17,999. Welcome back to the museum. We're headed back in. And we're there, and the snap, I said this with the morganite earlier, trillion cutting, taking a Padparacha sapphire that is not known to give us sparkle, and it's delivering sparkle. Thank you, trillion cutting. Only trillion cuts. That could have literally been a 134 oval or cushion cut, and it would not pay off like that. And I love that. Almost like, it's like the colors go from one segment to another, doesn't it? It's like they go in almost like a, imagine if you were cutting it into sections, right? Like each section is a different color, yet it all beautifully blends. Where are my trillion lovers? Where are my Padparacha sapphire lovers? Because it's not going to, I told you $17,999. It's just not what I'm going to do, because that we got to take lower. As a matter of fact, $10,000 off, make it $79.99. I'm going to do better than that just to make sure that we can keep everything flying out of here today. So how about this, especially since we only have now 20 minutes left in the Saturday, that's it. It's time to move. It's time to go. This is not 79, 69, 59. Wow. For a carat 34 unheated pod, I think we're kind of in that range where we're good. But instead of $59.99, I got to keep the streak going. Instead of $49.99, yeah, that's where they stop. You just don't get a carat 34, especially one that's unheated and treated like this. You just don't see that. That's not going to be under $5,000, but it is. And I'm going lower just to make sure that it does indeed find its home here today. Got to make sure it goes here. We only have minutes left in the show. We have 20 minutes. We need requests if you have them. Anything you want to see again, if you need to see something recapped from the show, if you need to see the bangles, the necklace, whatever it is. We've had all affordability levels today as well. That's been exciting. But this is not even $49.99. All these museum pieces have been where our best buys are. The best values of the day have been the museum items. No doubt. Take a look. GI cert with it on the whole ring. And it's not $49.99 either. I'll make it $3,999. That's it. But that's it. That's one collar. That's it. And that's going to be unheated too, which again was not labeled as such here by us. So that's really important because that really takes up your rarity. That takes the per carat levels on already the most valuable sapphires, takes it far, far higher than that. So you're getting it all. And it's $39.99 and it's platinum. We even set it in that higher end precious metal. It is amazing. So here we go. Final 30 seconds on that one, then we got to move. And cert comes with it. That's impressive as well. We're going to show you, okay, what else do we need to see here? A star ruby from, oh, you know what? The tanzanite pendant, we got to show that to you. Also have a trillion cut Namibian demontoid, huge size, almost 4 carats. Also we have Alexandrite that's affordable. Yes, we do. And anything else you want to see, this is the time. We can recap anything that you're still thinking. I think our heart-shaped yellow diamond is still here, so we should probably recap that. Heart-shaped yellow, that's got to go. And a lot of people probably still thinking about it. Those are usually the pieces, I don't know what it is. It seems like they usually go at the very tail end of a show. So I'm going to recap the yellow diamond. It's our 209 heart shape. Let's see who's got the Padparacha. This is just the most, it's weighty. It's heavy, but it's casual, I think, because I don't know what it is. When I see a lot of metal, I feel like those are the really everyday wearables. You know, when there's a lot of, whether it be 14 karat, 18 karat gold, or whether it's platinum, I just think there's something about seeing a lot of mirror finishing to a metal that's a wider style, that sits lower profile, that just has this air about it that makes it really everyday wearable like this is. And then I'm gonna just flip it around, show you the other angle on the pod here, just up close so you can see it. Just so you can see the different angles on the colors and how that's, to think that got no help, no treating, no heating, almost every sapphire in the world, sapphires and rubies, they really have to have, they have this thing called silk that grows naturally in the stone. They have to have heating to some degree to look their best. So when you see a stone that's perfection as it's derived from the earth, it sometimes just doesn't need it. And you're seeing that right here. So $39.99, let me know, because we got to keep moving. We've got a lot to show you. Any last requests, guys? Let me know what they might be. If you're still thinking about something, the best thing to do is just to see it one more time usually, and that helps you make the decision either yes or no, right? That's just always the best thing, is just, you know, see it one more time, get the information one more time. That'll help you out. Do want to remind you about the necklace we had earlier. The big bezel set round 31-point minimum necklace I'm wearing is $699, so I'll recap that because we've only got a couple left. I imagine that's going to be one that we get a lot of questions about tomorrow. People just, you know, who catch up with the show after the fact. And I don't know if it's going to be here. So we got to just make sure you get one last chance on that one before we go. And just a little close up here, because I know you've been seeing it on my neckline all day. Just a reminder, this is something you may have missed if you joined us in the last couple of hours, because this debuted, yes, top of the hour at the 11 o'clock hour here. So let me show you here what they look like. We've got the rose, the yellow, and the white. This is that 31-point minimum diamond solitaire necklace, not pendant, all attached to the chain. So it is a full-on necklace, ready to wear, ready to gift. And then you also have a minimum of 31 points, most are a third of a carat or more in the diamonds. So look at that. The movement on them shows the brilliance of a VS stone. You can see you're choosing the rose, the white, or the yellow, and also it has adjustability. So 16, 17, 18, it is your also perfect layering piece. If you want to embrace that layering trend that is happening all over right now, that really looks so chic, but it's hard to do. I always find there's a lot of trends that are really, we see them a lot, but it's not always easy to embrace it. And in jewelry, I think that comes down to layering is tricky because it really can be difficult unless you're dealing with the right chain and the right kind of mechanism to the chain. And that's what we have here, is we built in the proper chain for you, so that I'm just wearing one at the 16-inch, which gives you an idea of the size from a distance on, you know, about a 6-foot tall woman. But this is how it looks, guys, as a distance. But imagine, since you have 3 links built in, you could wear it a little shorter, a little longer. You can put on other necklaces with it, higher or lower, and it makes it easy to layer because you have a substantial chain. It's really that even, sits perfectly right there at the center of the neckline where it should be. The beautiful centerpiece is as classic as it comes. A beautiful, nearly third of a carat that does look bigger because the bezel setting, that's the thing about the bezel setting, it makes that stone look a lot larger than it even is. And don't get me wrong, it's already a good size stone. But this is what I've been wearing all day. It is here for $699 only if you would like it. It's a great gifting idea. I know it's only October. I get that, but we have pieces that, you understand this about our show, right? We're bringing new all the time. So pieces aren't just always here forever and ever. They don't just live on in an environment where you can just hop online and get it. People ask me that all the time. I looked for this piece from 8 months ago and I went online figuring it'd be there and it wasn't. Where'd it go? Pieces are limited to these live shows so often. Even classics like this. It's new today. It premiered 2 hours ago and now it's almost gone. And I don't honestly know if we can make it again between now and the end of the year. Yes, Jason? Oh, thank you. The Padparasha just found a home. Congratulations. This is $699. So I just wanted to give you a recap on the neckline and then we'll show it. This is the same necklace you're seeing up close in the 3 different gold colors here. And so you get a chance to own any one of those. I just thought that's one of our highlights of the day. So I wanted to give that a last look, especially for those of you saying, okay, what's that necklace she's wearing? What's that necklace? Yes, go ahead. Allison? I'm going to. It's coming up next. It's a big one. It's a 12 karat 59. So we'll show that next. It's an Asher and it's got a big yellow diamond for the bail. So we'll see that next. Thank you for asking for it. All right, coming up, that's just my little recap. Let's get to our Tanzanite pendant. Had an 11 karat round the other day. Felt bad because we had a lot of people miss out on it. So I'm bringing you, yes, a bigger stone. That was a round that was 11 carats. This one, did my display leave a little Okay, just a quick little switcheroo and then we're good to go. There we go. Just like magic. Here we are with the Asher cut. Blue wing block D. Keep calling on the necklaces. We just want to get enough time for all these requests here. 1115066 is coming up right now. 1115066 and showing the reds, even in an Asher cut right here, right now. This is a 1259. Still going to recap the yellow diamond heart shape, by the way. Pod barrage is gone. Necklaces are on their way. And I don't expect this one to last very long as I come in close to take a look at a view that you don't see very often. A 1259 Asher cut square. Of course, square, Asher, they go hand in hand. Look at that big baguette diamond, though. That's a 47-point single yellow diamond right there. Well, it's not really single. I mean, it's all by itself, but it's never really. It's got a nice companion there. They're living happily together forever because you've got the yellow diamond, the tanzanite with the red flashes, the blues, the purples, the reds, and that is your single, almost half-carat yellow diamond stunner, all wrapped in gold, set from the point. So it's really pretty on the neckline, which you're going to see. And it's got a newly reduced price from $12,999, which is really good. But then it gets better. And our last call on the yellow diamond heart shape is still to come. We're going to show that because that's one of our very few pieces that's remaining from the 3 hours. So we're going to get that up here for you, and we are about ready to go. Guys, this is it, though. This is the time. It's not going to be 13,000. Yes, go ahead. I'm going to show you all the different things. We're going to show you the drop, the length, the measurement, and on the neckline. Here's what it looks like from the hand perspective, just so we can pop in the ruler for a look. Do you see what I mean by the yellow diamond is going to meet at that very top point of the Asher. And then you've got this drape, which is going to be a length of, it's an inch and I would say an inch and an eighth there. Not quite an inch and a quarter, but close. And then we'll take that right on over to the neckline and show you there. And then you'll see how, what I'm talking about, you can take a bigger pendant, no matter what it is, and layer it up. I'm holding it at this odd angle. It'd be a lot easier if it was just on a chain. And you can obviously use a white gold or a yellow gold chain either way because this has the yellow gold and the white gold. The white gold is the setting for the tanzanite itself. The yellow gold is the setting for the yellow diamond, as you would expect, and it's got that great size, which is going to end up being that square set at an angle. Let's go back up close, and we'll get you better value than even 10,000, 9,000, 8,000, 7,000. Look at the reds going all the way out to the very edge. I love a red edge. It's a red edge on the whole Asher. Look at that thing. It's amazing. Look at that. I mean, it goes, that to me is always the mark. Like, I truly, we're used to seeing these red flashes from the center of the stone or from the crown facet perspective. But when we've seen tanzanites light up red at the very edge of a stone, it's like a big wow. And I'm going to make this even easier than even $7,000, $6,000, or even $5,000. It's not even $49.99, and that is a $12.59 fancy cut. It's an Asher, and we're going to make it $4,888 instead, which means that your per carat on this one is going to be like $380 a carat, okay? $380 something. That's a really, really, really big reduction. And see, that's the thing. The diamond that you have there should not be free. That's a nearly half carat fancy yellow diamond. That should not be free. That's a fancy cut. It's a baguette. That should not be free. It's free. It's free if we're applying that $388, I think it is, $388 a carat. That's wild. Just wild to see. And now, then we're going to recap the yellow diamond, which is our 209 heart-shaped yellow. Coming up, that's one of our few pieces that at this stage of the show still needs a home. So we'll show that next. Yes, Will?
For the 3-in-1 night?
Yes.
Yellow or rose gold?
We went through this before. Is it between yellow or rose? They don't want white gold? Then rose gold. White gold is my first choice. Rose gold, second choice. Yellow gold, third choice. You don't see a lot of gold in that particular ring. We're talking about a piece from earlier. You don't see a lot of gold, so it's definitely, don't stress about it too much. Let's talk about a yellow diamond heart shape one more time, because at the end of the day, 9 minutes left, it's gonna go. And for those of you, and I'll just say it, I know there are many of you that are considering this and thinking about this right now. Remember that there is only one, and the day is coming to an end here in 9 minutes. So it's not one of those sit and wait and kick back and go, maybe I'll call next week or next month or even tomorrow, because it will not be here. This is item number 112-1525. The tanzanite pendant is here, but again, a lot of these pieces have been going just after the fact, so don't wait. This is extraordinary. It's a 2 carat 09 heart-shaped, It's a natural yellow diamond. It's not just a heart, it's a brilliant heart shape. It's a major size in that it's a 2 carat 09. That's a big deal because even compared to a 2 carat, that's a much bigger stone. And you're getting the halo, which only makes that yellow diamond look larger because it goes across the way. And you're seeing that halo, which comprises of 22 points of identical matched yellows. Then you've got the 128 beyond that. We were discussing earlier how incredible this is because you're ending up with 359 in diamond weight. It's one of our larger total carat weights we've seen all together in our big yellow diamonds. And it stems from that center stone. All begins with that center heart shape, which is so exceedingly rare. And you don't have to pay that. It did start at $29,999. It is no longer. You've got a chance to pick it up right now, but what can I say? It's not going to last. We know that much. It's not going to last. It's not going to stay here. It's not going to be with us. It's going to be one only, and we presented earlier and knocked down that $30,000 price to something far better that you don't have to pay 29 or 28 or anything like that. 25,000, 20,000. I mean, think about what kind of rarity you're getting here. The beauty this would be, I mentioned it earlier, I want to make sure though, because I think at this stage of the game, this is that interesting time of year where we have a lot of people who in October are starting to begin to think about holidays and special gift ideas and how are we going to treat the ones we love to a great piece of fine jewelry. But the really, really savvy shoppers, you know, with these one-of-a-kinds, we're not like those other networks where we have 10,000 of something or 100 of something or even limited edition. I was watching jewelry on TV the other day because a friend of mine was presenting it. And, you know, we like to, as you know, it's a small little business. It's a small little world. So we tend to support each other. And I got to tell you, I mean, there was something limited edition. There were still 50 of them. It was super limited, custom made, but 50. We have one. So, and I say that because also going forward, we know that we have no others. We just got back from the biggest gem and jewelry show in Hong Kong 2 weeks ago. And that was where we were hoping, and really the whole point of going there was to get more natural diamonds. Yellows, pinks, blues, anything we could get. And we came back with nothing. That was supposed to be, hopefully, it was the goal was to get a few stones to really replenish the inventory before the busy holiday shopping season. And that didn't happen. And it didn't happen because of the pricing. Pricing in wholesale was higher than it is right here with us, what you guys pay at home. So it wasn't going to make a lot of sense to start bringing pieces that had to have prices that would be so elevated from where you're used to them. So we have nothing. And I feel like it's important for me to let you know that, because if you're thinking about shopping in November or December, totally understand that, but this kind of inventory and this kind of material won't be here then. And that's why you got to think a little bit ahead here, because we don't have, when we're dealing with this level of rarity, we don't have that never-ending unlimited access, because we're not just about let's bring it, we're about let's bring it at a value. And if we can't bring it at a value, we don't bring it at all. It's simple as that. It really is. So instead of 20,000, and I gotta go because we're running out of time, we have 5 minutes left, instead of even 10,000 or $99.99, it's going a lot lower than that. And I'm gonna try it on the hand again. And remember that you're not making the full decision now. You've got a money back guarantee. So we want you to get it at home. We want you to make the full final decision once you're seeing it and wearing it in person. Once you see it up close, once you have your favorite jeweler appraiser look at it and tell you what would it cost to make the identical ring? It's going to be more than $10,000. And as the days go by and as you're wearing it and enjoying it and loving it, your stone is getting more valuable. So this is the chance to pick it up. It's not $9,000. It's not even $89.99. This is the value on, remember, $359 total weight. In your diamonds here, it's extraordinary. It really is. And you've got all this time to get it home. That's when you make the decision. I know it's kind of like, oh my goodness, there's only one. I got to get it. I know the value's there. But remember, you come in after it's already sold. We can't help you out. We can only help you now when it is still here with 4 minutes left in the broadcast, and it's not even $89.99 or $88.88 or $8,500. That's an even better value. And it's the one that so many of you are talking about and so many of you are thinking about because it was presented about an hour ago, and it's not even $8,500. Huge value, can't get you a better value in a yellow dye. Even the basic cuts. The basic cushion, the basic ovals, I mean, we love them. There's nothing wrong with those, but this is a premium cut. It does cost you more. It just does. A heart-shaped, brilliant cut is going to cost a whole lot more than any of its counterparts. And this is not even 85, 84, 83, 82, 81. It's not even $8,000. It is $79.99 as it is, but it is in 18 karat two-tone gold. So you're getting that as well. All the upper echelon quality you could ever want, wish, or hope for, and it's all right there for $79.99. That is for one caller. Let me know who's got it, because the end of the show is here. If there's any other questions you have on anything else that you've seen today or even previously, we are here to help. We'll be here for a few minutes after we go off the air, which is in about 3 minutes. So we'll be here for a few minutes. That means the phone lines are still open. That phone number at the bottom of your screen, that's how you reach us with any questions or any orders you want to place before we wrap it up. Remember, tomorrow's a very big day, as Sundays typically are. But tomorrow we have something incredibly important for you. Throughout the designer world. It's a lot of different designer jewelry. One thing in particular, Brazilian Paraíba in a cross necklace that you can wear multiple ways. We have many designer platinum pieces, many 18 karat gold pieces, a few other stones you've never seen the likes of here before. So if you are a jewelry lover at all, please be with us tomorrow for our big 3 hours Sunday extravaganza. It's going to be so much fun. It starts at 10 a.m. Pacific time. That's noon Central time, and that's 1 p.m. Eastern. So same as today. We're about to wrap up our show today, but of course we'll be back tomorrow with an incredible lineup of jewelry. We've got 3 big hours. So it's all happening. So you got to be with us, and it's going to be a great way to celebrate the best of the best in jewelry. This, of course, is still here in this heart shape. I know we have several of you verifying and thinking about it and all of that. It's really important to take advantage of it. Let us get it to you for free. Let us get it to you, get it to your home, check it out, put it on, wear it, or even gift it. How often do you get to do that? Say, here it is, honey. Here's what I got for you. It's special. I wanted to get it for you. I hope you'll wear it and love it. But then if it's not exactly what she wants, send it back. It's not a big problem, right? And then we'll find something that is perfect down the line. But if you want a heart-shaped yellow, it's my only in the inventory. I don't have another size, smaller or larger. That is it. It just so happens we're looking at one of our best yellow diamond values ever at a $209 for under $8,000, and you're getting $359 total weight. So it is incredible. Don't forget about the bezel set diamond solitaire necklace that we had for $699, tanzanite earrings for $599. So there was a lot of affordability throughout the day. So we encourage you to think about any of those pieces. Realize, oh, the bangle too. The bangle, we even brought this back. So a quick look. This is the burnished diamond bangle. The second time only we've seen it. I have white and yellow, but I only have one of each left. So I wanted to remind you, I almost forgot to remind you about this solid, heavy, beautifully mirror finished, 77 points, 7 stones, burnished into the top of the bangle, great hinge style, button closure and release. Look at that. So that's only $19.99, and we have one white, one yellow gold available in the bangle. So that's also here if you want to pick that up, because that was about 2.5 hours ago that I recapped that for you. Only the second time that's been here on the air. It is a bestseller. So that's the one to pick up, especially if you want to stack or layer. There's the yellow gold for you. So we have 30 seconds left. We'll go back to our yellow diamond. If you have questions on the bangle, the heart shape, or anything else today, we'll be here at that phone number. Thanks so much again for joining us today. Happy Saturday. Enjoy the rest of your day, and be sure and join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific. It is going to be a wonderful, wonderful show tomorrow. We're going to have so much fun. So I'll see you then. Have a great rest of Saturday. And from all of us here at TVON, I'm Lauren Blair. Have a great rest of your day. Enjoy. Thank you so much for being with us, and thank you so much for shopping today. We'll see you tomorrow.